What's up everyone, how are you all? Today we are back with another amazing Naruto story. What if Naruto summons Jormungandr? If you enjoy then please like, share and do comments, and also check the description box to original creator of this beautiful creation. A rank mission. Long ago, the king demon Susanoo wanted to rule over mankind. For that he needed to create the perfect bloodline. To make a child that powerful, Susanoo had to have a child with a goddess or an angel. Once goddess were too powerful, Susanoo decided to kidnap an angel from heaven. The king demon ordered his demons to catch a female angel and to take her to hell. The demons left their homes on Gakido and went to the nearby heaven, but none was able to pass. Two lower legion-ranked demons went to heaven and were able to enter. The two, disguised as female angels using Henge no Jutsu, entered and kidnapped a first sphere angel. The two lower demons commit the worst of sins, sealing the stolen angel. Back to Gakido, the demons delivered the angel to Susanoo, who, as a gift for their god job, granted them the rank of great dukes among demons, which is the highest rank after king and prince. The two demons, angry about what they passed on the hands of the upper-level demons, used their new powers to destroy their former legion. The queen goddess, Amaterasu, found out that one of her angels was missing. Knowing the plans of Susanoo, Amaterasu went to hell, searching for her angel, but the poor innocent angel was already pregnant from Susanoo. The king demon told Amaterasu that the angel was a gift from two demons who wanted to become more powerful. Amaterasu took back her angel, but she was sealed and only could be released by the two demons that enclosed her. Amaterasu, knowing the sin of the two demons, killed them and doomed them to a cursed life as humans. But no ordinary humans. Humans that will be tortured by those they once called comrades. Humans that will never found the meaning of the words, mother or love. As for the angel, she could only live if her spirit was attached to a girl. Amaterasu sealed her angel on a young woman. The daughter of the angel's medium won the gift of predicting the future, an advanced bloodline. The angel's medium was given to Kurogane, the first Tsukikage. Kurogane was a ninja who descended from the Norsemen. A task was gave to the Tsukikage: protect the life of the angel's bloodline and never let the girl who held the angel spirit see a night with no moon. Otherwise, the angels will be freed and will begin to search for someone to mate. Doubt to the curse that Susanoo and the two demons put upon her. Amaterasu told Kurogane he was the first male who the angel would try to mate, once he was protecting her, and that every time the girl who held the angel died, a demon would be summoned to kill the matching male, and the new angel medium became the oldest daughter of the former girl and the new matching male the first son of the former. Kurogane and his older son left their village and traveled to the fire country, and the second son married the angel's medium and became the second Tsukikage. For that day forward, taking care of the angel's mediums was the main mission of the Tsukikage. Naruto was sleeping on his comfy bed. The world of dreams was in front of him, it was all so dark. Naruto was looking everywhere, but there was nothing. A red dragon appeared flying on the sky. The leaf shinobi was looking to it. The dragon peacefully stopped near Naruto. A blue-eyed boy with brown-red hair jumped of the dragon. Naruto knew him. "Gaara?" Naruto said. "What are you doing here? I need you to save?" Gaara raised his arms and gave Naruto something bundled inside blankets. "Protect. I need you to, please." Gaara seemed to be in pain. Naruto touched him on the shoulder, but Gaara disappeared. Naruto found that strange and looked to the thing he had on his arms. It looked so tiny. Suddenly, someone appeared on the horizon. Naruto knew that person. Naruto's heart stopped, was Sasuke. His old friend left him to become one of Orochimaru's pawns. Sasuke came closer to Naruto. The blonde boy was nervous. Why was he seeing Sasuke? "Naruto?" Sasuke said. Naruto blushed. "I need to kill my brother. I will kill my brother, the same way he killed my life." "Sasuke? What are you talking about? Forget about Itachi. You have a life," Naruto said. "I will have a life, when I get what you are holding on your hands," Sasuke said. Naruto looked to his hands. Sasuke quickly jumped to Naruto and cut the blankets with his sword. Naruto saw a lot of blood raining from his arms. Sasuke smiled. Naruto looked to his arms, they were unspoiled. But there was something very injured on his arms. The blankets were full of blood. Naruto was about to look, but he suddenly waked up. Sun rose over Konoha. The village had already waked up. A bird was on Naruto's window. Naruto dressed up and went to Tsunade's house. Sakura and Kakashi were on the Tsunade's room, waiting for Naruto. "You're late," Sakura said. Naruto smiled to her, putting his hand on the back of his head. "I let myself sleep a little more." "Why are we where?" Naruto asked. "The Hokage has a mission for us," Kakashi said. Naruto looked to him. "An A-ranked mission." "A rank?" Naruto and Sakura said. "Yes," Tsunade said. "Listen carefully. I need you three to protect a person's life. It's very important. That person is being hunted and needs full-time protection." "And that's an A-rank mission?" Naruto asked. "Let's just say that this person is very rich and is paying a lot to have the right protection, and we shall not fail her," Tsunade said. The Hokage got up and opened the door. "Let me introduce you to your new client, Mirai Minamoto." Kakashi's team looked aside and saw a 21-year-old girl with big red hair and green eyes. She was wearing a soft pink dress with a small skirt and a scroll on her belt. Naruto blushed, such as Kakashi. "Mirai-sama is a young woman from the Hidden Moon Village who wants you to protect her. I hope you three to make a nice job, and I hope not to see Mirai-sama in a bad situation." Tsunade made it clear. Naruto was looking to her. Mirai smiled to him. Naruto blushed. "Mirai-sama is going to stay on Konoha, but once she has no home, I was wondering if she could stay on one of your houses?" Tsunade asked. "I don't want to be an embarrassment, Hokage-sama," Mirai said. "Don't." Tsunade raised her hand. "We are very grateful to have you here. I would like to help, Mirai-sama, but my house is already full," Sakura said. Kakashi was about to speak, but Tsunade cut his word. "Don't even think on that, Kakashi," Tsunade said. "Well, my house has a lot of free rooms," Naruto said. Mirai looked to him. "I have an extra room, if you want." "Mirai-sama." Naruto was much blushed. Mirai found him cute. "I guess it won't be a problem," Tsunade said. "After all, Mirai-sama is much stronger than you, Naruto. If you try something foolish, she will kick your ass." "I have the feeling we will get along fine," Mirai said. "You need to follow Mirai everywhere she goes. Except, of course, when she is on bath. For those times Sakura will do it alone," Tsunade said. "Good job." The group went to the village, along with Mirai. She was a little fearful about what to say to the team. "So, Mirai-sama, what was your occupation on the Hidden Moon?" Kakashi asked. Mirai looked to him. Naruto and Sakura looked back to Mirai. Kakashi was looking to her, waiting an answer. "I was a teacher. I used to teach academy students," Mirai said, making a smile, remembering about the good times she passed teaching kids. "I love teaching, like Iruka-sensei," Naruto said. "So, you must know a lot of cool jutsus?" "Plenty," Mirai said. Naruto smiled. "Can you show me some?" Naruto asked. "Naruto." Sakura called his attention. "You cannot ask the others to teach you new jutsus, especially when you don't know them." "Don't be like that, Sakura-chan. I just want to learn some new moves," Naruto said. Mirai smiled. Naruto felt something cold on his back. Fear took him. Small blue snakes appeared from the ground, pulling Naruto into it. Naruto's face became blue. The snakes were small but very powerful. What is this?" "Jormungandr offspring no jutsu," Mirai said. Naruto looked to her. "It's a jutsu that sucks your chakra and transfers it to the environment, turning it into more snakes and so on, until you run out of chakra." The snakes disappeared. Naruto felt relief. Kakashi found that jutsu very interesting. "Sorry for scaring you, Naruto-kun, but I promise you I'll teach you that jutsu," Mirai said. Naruto looked to her. He didn't remember seeing her making any seal. "You made your students learn that?" Naruto asked. Mirai smiled. "Of course not. I teach something more funny and cute to my students. Jormungandr is a Junin level jutsu." "Wow," Naruto and Sakura said. "Junin level," Kakashi thought. "Means she, at least, is a Junin. And that's speed making seals. I caught only 7 seals, but she made more for certain." "Well, let's go home. I'm tired." Mirai grabbed her bag and followed Naruto and Sakura. Kakashi walked near Mirai. "Why are you being chased?" Kakashi asked. Mirai blushed. Naruto and Sakura weren't listening. Once they were some steps ahead, playing with each other. "And by whom?" Mirai looked down, making a sad face. "You're a ninja. You know that we, to protect you correctly, need to know that kind of things." Mirai continued looking down. There was a long silence. "You don't want to tell me?" "Kakashi-san, Mirai looked to him. I had to stop being a ninja for a while. I'm being chased by my grandfather. Your grandfather? Kakashi asked. My grandfather wanted that I married someone I didn't like, so I ran away. Mirai said. I guess you can lie better than that. Kakashi said. Mirai looked to him. None run because it didn't want to marry and comes to a far distant village asking for protection. Something more happened, didn't it? Mirai looked down. I don't want to speak about that. My grandfather, sometimes, overreacts. Mirai said. You're doing a mistake, hiding information from us. Kakashi said, taking Mirai's baggage out of her hands. Let me carry that for you. They continued the walk. Mirai was quiet. Kakashi looked to her. Of course there is something she isn't telling us. Perhaps the Godem knows. I need to ask her, once it appears that Mirai-sama is going to remain quiet. We're here, Naruto said. Mirai looked up. This is my house. The house of Uzumaki. House of Uzumaki? But you are just one. Sakura said. Yeah, but since I'm going to become Hokage, my house needs to have a cool name. Naruto said. You're going to become Hokage? Mirai asked. Naruto blushed. Naruto's goal is to become Hokage. Kakashi explained to Mirai. It's a beautiful dream, Mirai said. Naruto smiled. You'll see, Mirai-sama. I'm going to be such a good Hokage that everyone on the ninja world will hear about me. Naruto said. Mirai smiled. I'll get you tomorrow morning so we can take bath. Sakura said. We will take turns. Kakashi said. Once Mirai-sama is going to sleep in Naruto's house, Naruto will take care of her during the night. Sakura takes care of her defense for the morning and I on the afternoon. Any complaints? No one said anything. Okay, in that case. Good luck. I'm going to read a little. Kakashi disappeared. I need to help my mother, don't you mind to hold it for me this morning, Naruto? Sakura asked, making a face. Naruto accepted. Mirai and Naruto got upstairs. Naruto took the key under the door carpet. Don't look at the mess. I never get time to clean it. Naruto said. Mirai looked to him. Actually, I never wanted to. Naruto thought. Boys are usually very mess. Mirai said. Naruto blushed. Oh, I need to let the dogs out. Naruto ran to the bathroom. Mirai entered and looked to Naruto's house. It was really unclean. Mirai smiled. 1 hour later, Naruto go out of the bathroom. I was really needy, what the? Naruto's house was all cleaned and shiny. Naruto. Mirai said, cleaning her hands on a white apron she was wearing. I guess your house looks better this way. I also made some food. I tried to find something tasty, but you only had ramen, so I made a meat cake. Naruto looked to her. His eyes shined. Meat cake? Naruto asked, feeling the wonderful smell that was coming from the kitchen. Naruto ran and found a table full of gastronomy's wonders. I'm on heaven. Naruto started eating all of that. Mirai looked to him, smiling. Hours later, Naruto's belly looked like an elephant's. It was all so. I'm glad you enjoyed, Mirai said. Naruto belched. Someone knocked on the door. Naruto was drinking a cup of water. Mirai got up and answered the door. What are you doing? Kakashi said when she opened the door. Mirai looked to him. I could be an enemy. Why didn't Naruto get the door? He's eating, Mirai said. Kakashi looked to her. Eating? Kakashi said. Let me enter. Kakashi tried to pass, but the corridor was so small that he rubbed on Mirai. Kakashi and Mirai blushed. Sorry. Kakashi said. The Junin got to the kitchen and sent Naruto an angry look. Oh oi, Kakashi-sensei. Do you want to eat something? Naruto asked. Mirai entered on the kitchen. What are you doing? Imagine if it was a bad guy on the door and killed Mirai or injured her. When are you going to become serious about being a ninja? You're 15 years old, Naruto. You're no more a kid. Kakashi yielded. But nothing. If the fifth knows about this, you will be in a big trouble. But, Naruto wanted to speak, but Kakashi liked to take his job seriously. No buts. I hope this was. Kakashi suddenly stopped speaking, smelling the air. What? Naruto asked. I smell blood, Kakashi said. Naruto got scared. Both looked aside and saw Mirai's arm being scratched by something invisible. Mirai seemed to have no reaction. Blood came out of her mouth and she fainted. Kakashi caught her. What happened? Who was cutting her arm? I didn't see anything, Naruto said. Kakashi was looking to her, trying to understand what happened. I also have seen nothing, but Mirai is cut. Kakashi put his hand on her face to check if she was warm. Mirai opened her eyes and looked to Kakashi. Both looked to each other without saying anything. Naruto kneeled down near her. Are you okay, Mirai-sama? Mirai looked to Naruto. Naruto felt something strange. Kyuubi, inside of his prison within Naruto's soul, opened his eyes. I know this chakra, Kyuubi said to Naruto. Such peaceful chakra, it is. No, I could just be mistaking it. There is no way this chakra could belong to. Kyuubi closed his eyes. Naruto found those words strange. You're fine now, Kakashi said. Mirai looked to him. She was a little nervous. Kakashi started caressing her face with his thumb to calm her. Mirai's breath was not regular. I'm being chased by. Mirai was looking to Kakashi as if she wanted to say something. Everything's fine, just calm down, Kakashi said. Naruto didn't know what to do. Mirai was so kind to him and now she appeared to be in suffering. The girl put her hand on Kakashi's arm, trying to say something, but words didn't come out. Move your lips, I can read them, Kakashi gently said. Mirai started moving her lips. Kakashi said every word she tried to pronounce. Yondaime, Omega, Tasuki, Oro, Suke, Yondaime, Naruto? Mirai fainted. What does she mean with that? Naruto asked. Kakashi looked to her, pulling her up to his arms. I had no idea. Let's go to the Hokage's house. Maybe she can help, Kakashi said. Naruto and Kakashi, with Mirai on his arms, ran to Tsunade's house. I told you to protect her. What kind of ninjas are you? Tsunade was really angry. We had no fault, Naruto said. Tsunade looked to him. What, she injured herself? Tsunade asked. Naruto was about to say yes, but it would look foolish. I guessed so. I'll take care of her. Go away, I don't want to see you in front of me. Kakashi and Naruto left. Naruto looked to Mirai while leaving. She was so kind, a strange but warm kindness, something like. Tsunade took care of the hidden moon Nen. Minutes later, Mirai opened her eyes. Tsunade smiled to her. Good night, Mirai-sama. Tsunade said. Looks like you had a hell of a time. Mirai got up startled. Don't worry. Thanks a lot. Kakashi was in Naruto's house when you fainted and he brought you here. He seemed very concerned. So serious. Tsunade played with the situation. Mirai looked to her, worried. You're fine. And, fine, Tsunade said and gave Mirai something that looked like a choosing number game. You need to relax. Mirai picked the game. Tsunade looked to the window, turning her back to Mirai. The girl was choosing numbers on the game. I'm letting you stay here as long as you don't tell anyone who you are in. Sooner, everyone in Konoha is going to know it. You cannot hide for much longer. The shinobis from the Hidden Leaf will recognize it and they will kill you. I like Naruto a lot, but if you... I'll not use Naruto, Mirai said. Tsunade looked to her. He is so... Mirai remembered Naruto's smile while he was eating and then the smile from other man appeared on her face. Yondaime? Tsunade smiled. Mirai looked to her. I prefer accepting the consequences. If you say so, Tsunade said. You really are very looking alike. Mirai gave back Tsunade's game. Mirai-sama. Naruto entered on the room running to Mirai. Are you okay? Sorry I couldn't see. It doesn't matter. Mirai calmed down. Naruto smiled. Kakashi and Sakura entered on the room. Don't ever do that again, Naruto said. Mirai smiled, caressing Naruto's face with her hand. Don't worry, I promise when I get back home, I'll make you a nice cake. Mirai said. Ah, with juice? Naruto asked. Mirai smiled more. Naruto became happy. You can come too, Sakura. Mirai said. Sakura blushed. Ah, thank you, Sakura said. Mirai looked to Kakashi. You too, Kakashi-san. Mirai said. Kakashi looked to her. Can I invite some friends? Naruto asked. All you want, Mirai said. Cool, I'm going to invite Thick Eyebrows, Kiba, Shikamaru. Oh, and Iruka-sensei. It's going to be so fun. Naruto said, overflowing fun. You must know Iruka-sensei. He is so cool. If I had a dad, it would be him. You don't have a dad? Mirai asked. Naruto made a sad smile. No, he answered. And a mother? Mirai asked. Nope, Naruto said. Kakashi found something strange. Mirai's expression didn't show pity. It looked more like, overjoyed for Naruto to have no mother. In that case, I'll take care of your small party, Mirai said. Naruto looked to her, without worrying about her kindness, but Kakashi found it strange. Thank you, Mirai-sama. Naruto said and started to speak about the party with Sakura. What are you not telling us, Mirai? Kakashi thought. In the very next day, Mirai prepared a very big party, full of cakes, juices and a lot of good stuff. All of Naruto's friends were there, including Jiraiya and Iruka. Jiraiya found Mirai a very cute girl, but told Naruto she could have bigger s. Hey Naruto, what's up? It's your birthday? Kiba asked. Akamaru barked. No, the fine lady who I'm protecting found my job so good that she organized this. Naruto said. What a fine job. I heard she was in the hospital last night, injured. Shikamaru remembered. Kiba and Choji laugh. Naruto made an angry face. Don't worry, Naruto-kun. I'm sure you will make a fine job. Hinata said. Naruto looked to her and smiled. Hinata blushed a lot. Mirai was putting the cakes on the table. Kakashi arrived and looked to her. Do you need help? Kakashi said. Mirai looked to him and smiled. I'm fine. Iruka-san is already helping me. He is really kind. No wonder Naruto wanted him to be his father. Mirai said. Hi, Kakashi. Iruka said, putting the juices on the table. Do you want to eat something? No, I'm not hungry. Kakashi said. Mirai looked to him, thinking, pity he doesn't want to eat, I would like to see his face. If you say it, Iruka said. Mirai. Jiraiya appeared behind Mirai. This cake looks wonderful. Mirai said thanks. Jiraiya's nose bled while he was looking to Mirai's butt. Yeah, it's a really good cake. Makes me want to taste it. Jiraiya pervertly smiled and put his hand on Mirai's bottom. Kakashi gets shocked with Jiraiya's attitude. Mirai blushed a lot and quickly looked back with an angry face. Who did that? Mirai looked really scared. Kakashi pointed to Jiraiya. Jiraiya was caught by surprise. Mirai's anger was boiling. It's not what you're thinking. Jiraiya said. 8 horseshoes of sh Polino are no jutsu. A big explosion noise filled the room. All looked to Mirai and a big cloud of smoke in front of her. Jiraiya appeared filled with deep horseshoes marks all over his body. Naruto ran to him. Pervert Sennin, what happened? Naruto asked. Pervert? Mirai asked, looking to Jiraiya. A child never lies. What did Pervert Sennin did to you, Mirai-sama? Naruto asked. Mirai blushed a little, closing her eyes and making an angry face. No way. Naruto turned to Jiraiya. How could you? I couldn't resist. It was stronger than me. Jiraiya said. Mirai was going to kick him again, but Iruka stopped her. Calm down, Mirai-sama. Jiraiya-sama was always a pervert. Iruka said. Mirai calmed down. Sakura, Tenten and Ino were on the sofa, speaking about girl stuff while looking to Mirai. She has style, Ino said. Yeah, Naruto cannot stop looking at her. It makes me go sick. Sakura said. Ino trickily smiled. You have a crush on Naruto, don't you? Ino said. Sakura felt insulted. Of course not. Naruto is such a goofy. Sakura said. Well, in that case you'll not be angry for knowing that he and Hinata are alone near the window. Tenten said. Inner Sakura wanted to kill Hinata. Of course I don't care. Sakura said. I want to kill that Hyuga. Wait until I tell Neji. He'll finish their little friendship. Inner Sakura said. I'm happy that you came to my small party. Naruto said. Hinata blushed a lot. I'm happy that you invited me. Naruto-kun. Hinata said, hiding her face between her hands. Naruto smiled to her, making her blush even more. Neji was looking to them and he wasn't very happy. The Hyuga bruised his plastic cup of juice, dropping juice all over his hand. Kiba and Shino noticed. Hey look, the Jedi Master is angry. Kiba laughed. Jedi Masters don't get angry, Master Neji. Shino said. Neji sent them a bad look. When are you going to stop with that stuff of the Jedi Master? Neji asked. When you stop acting like one. Kiba said, laughing. Neji turned back and left, letting Kiba making fun of him. Mirai got out of the house and went to the balcony. The wind hit her, making her hair fly. Mirai smiled. I guess I'll be fine here. Mirai looked to the village. Getting some fresh hair? Kakashi asked, stopping near Mirai and leaning his back on the balcony's wall. Mirai looked to him. You shouldn't be alone. I also like to be alone sometimes. Mirai said. I like to be alone with my memories. Good old times memories? Kakashi asked. Ninjas don't have good old times memories. Mirai said. Kakashi found the way she said that strange. She was always so kind and now, she spoke like a cold person. Don't tell me that you had no fun when you were a ninja in Hidden Moon? Kakashi asked. Mirai looked to the village's monument, more precisely to Yondaimi's face. Memories flashed on Mirai's head. Yondaime appeared smiling gently to her. Then, in another memory, she was on a beach with a big full moon and she sees a boy fainting in the sand, dressing like an Anbu. Mirai remembered herself taking care of the boy and then, both are dancing on a folklore party on the Hidden Moon. Then, she sees the boy leaving. Then, Mirai meets the boy again, already grown up just like her. Mirai remembered the heat of the boy's body. She remembered being hugged by him and then, being loved by him. After that memory, she sees the boy with his back turned to her saying, "I'm leaving. Probably, we will not see each other again. I'm not saying goodbye," Mirai said in her memories. Mirai looked to Kakashi. Ninjas are not tailed to feel. Kakashi was looking to her, certain that she really didn't want to say that. Tears appeared on Mirai's eyes. You suffered a lot back in the Hidden Moon, didn't you? Kakashi asked. I was not tailed to be a ninja, Kakashi. Mirai said. I had the talent, but I don't have the vocation. I never liked to kill. That is not for me. But I did it every day, 24/7. I just wanted to learn ninjutsu to help others, not to kill. Being a ninja means you're going to kill, Kakashi said. Mirai looked to him. You cannot run away. Once you have chosen that path, you cannot go back. By the way, when you used Jormungandr it appeared like you were a very talented ninja. You should not judge people their appearance? Mirai said. It's true, I'm a very talented ninja, but having talent doesn't mean having the will to be a ninja. So, you have run away because you didn't want to be a ninja? Kakashi presumed. No, I've run away because I needed to stop being a ninja for a while. Mirai confessed. Kakashi was more certain that Mirai was hiding something big and that Tsunade knew it, but someway, they didn't want to tell others about it. And why were you? Mirai-sama. Naruto appeared running to her. Mirai looked to him. Kakashi didn't like Naruto's interruption. Thanks for the party. It's the first time someone made something like this for me, Naruto said. Mirai smiled. Naruto noticed her wet eyes. You were crying? No. It's just that I'm not used to the countryside. I live near the sea. Mirai lied. Iruka appeared behind Naruto. You really know how to make kids happy. Iruka said. I guess women will always win to men on that aspect. What are you saying, Iruka-sensei? Naruto asked. You're very good with kids too. Naruto had a good idea. Why don't you date Mirai-sama? Iruka and Mirai blushed a lot. Yeah, it will be fine. You both like kids and then I'll have someone to make ramen to me on home and someone to buy me ramen when I don't want to eat at home. What do you think? Ach! Iruka pulled Naruto's ear, screaming into it. How many times have I told you not to say stupid things like that? Iruka yielded. When are you going to learn? Naruto felt his ear hurting a lot. Mirai pulled the other boy's ear. Naruto, you shouldn't say things like that to people. Do you know if Iruka-sensei has a fiancé or if I am in love with someone? You could make people go into misunderstandings. Mirai yielded. Naruto's ears were paining a lot. For the next time, think about what you're going to say. Iruka advised. Didn't anyone teach you what kind of things you should say when you're speaking? Mirai asked. I know? I had no parents. Naruto screamed. Iruka and Mirai left him. No one ever taught me that kind of things. Naruto felt bad. I don't care about it anymore. I don't need any parents. Naruto sent them a fake smile. Mirai kneeled down near Naruto, sending him a serious look. Naruto looked to her a bit scared. What? Mirai moved. Naruto closed his eyes, expecting Mirai to kick him, but he felt a strong and warm hug. I didn't tell that because you had no parents. I thought that someone took care of you and taught you that stuff. Mirai said. Naruto looked to her hair. I had no idea that you were so alone all your life. Naruto looked down. My mother died 15 years ago. My father disappeared from the moon a little after. I know what is not to have anyone to give you a good night kiss. I know how it feels like to be alone. Of course, you never meet any parents, so your pain was even worse than mine. Naruto tried not to cry, but tears were already growing in his eyes. Mirai's face was already covered with tears. It is when you're alone that your real strength appears. Those who can survive loneliness are the ones more capable to become Kage. Those who see pain and just search for revenge and kill those who put them in pain, don't know the real meaning of strength. Revenge is a sin, it will make you sin again and again. Naruto sniffed. It is okay to be angry and yield when someone tries to correct you. You were used to be alone and to do it all by yourself. People could be very mean to each other. That's why you were alone. No one had the courage to raise its arms and help you. Naruto was feeling very sad. I know that now you are already grown up, but deep inside, you're still a child, a needy child. So, if you don't mind, I would like to raise my hand to you and… Naruto's eyes begin to shin. Iruka and Kakashi found that attitude pretty. Help you. Naruto started crying. I would like to give you a good night kiss every single night. I would like to take care of you, if you want to. Of course I want, Naruto said, cleaning his tears. I always thought about how my real mother would look like, and now I'm getting one. Mirai smiled and hugged Naruto tightly. Naruto put his hands on her back. Thank you. Inside of Naruto, Kyuubi woke up. The demon fox smiled. Yeah, now I'm certain. It is her. That chakra. There is no mistake. Naruto, good job. Now let me take care of her for you. I'll promise I won't be mean. Kyuubi started struggling against the walls. Outside, Naruto felt his chakra becoming strange. Kakashi and Iruka felt it too. Mirai also strained that chakra. Naruto started to release Kyuubi's chakra. His eyes became red and his nails became sharpened. Naruto was struggling against the Kyuubi's will to get out. The nine-tailed fox demon was trying to break the gates. Naruto would be in trouble if that happened. The boy was scratching Mirai's back. Mirai, Kakashi called. Leave Naruto. This could be serious. I'll take care of it. I promised I would take care of him, and I will. Mirai said. I don't know about what he has. I'll not judge Naruto so sooner. Mirai hugged Naruto even tighter. All of Naruto's friends heard the noise and went to the balcony to see what was happening. Sakura became worried. She remembered what happened when Naruto reached his four-tailed form. Hinata was looking to Naruto, trying to realize what was going on. Naruto continued scratching Mirai's back, which were already bleeding. Naruto passed to his two-tailed form. Kakashi wanted to stop it, but Naruto's chakra was pushing him away. I'll have you for me, Kyuubi said. Part of his chakra was already outside of the gates and caught Naruto. The boy wanted to stop Kyuubi, but the demon appeared insane. What are you waiting to meet me? I'll finish Susanoo-sama's work. What are you waiting for? Let's see what you're hiding, son, Mirai said. Naruto's chakra was coming out even faster. Naruto passed to his third-tailed and then, the blood was getting out of his body and he gained the shape of a small Kyuubi with four tails. His skin was burning Mirai's skin. Mirai grabbed Naruto's head, burning her hand, and turned it to her. Mirai watched deeply into Kyuubi Naruto's eyes. Mirai's eyes changed. They looked like Sharingan, but not with red color, her eyes were blue. Inside of Naruto's soul, Naruto and Kyuubi are flashed by a powerful light. Kyuubi smiled. Thousands of metal chains appeared and, in the point where all gathered, a beautiful blue-eyed and blonde-haired female is summoned. Naruto looked to her, such as Kyuubi. The female looked to Naruto and Kyuubi. Naruto found that woman so beautiful. That big blonde hair. Those enchanting blue eyes. Finally, after all those centuries, we meet once more, Kyuubi said. The woman sent Kyuubi a bad look, but then gently smiled to Naruto. Give yourself to me and I'll release this boy. You won't hurt anyone anymore, Great Duke Kyuubi. The female raised her arms, pulling up the metal chains. The female started making a lot of seals. Outside, Mirai left Naruto's head and started making the same seals at exactly the same time and saying the same words as the blonde female inside Naruto. Those seals, Kyuubi said, scared. Mirai and the female stopped making seals. Demon Requiem no Jutsu. Mirai and the female said. Kyuubi felt his powers disappearing and returned inside the gates. Naruto is released and the female tried to push down the chains and caught Naruto on her arms. The blonde boy looked to her very tired. Don't worry, now you're fine. Who are you? Naruto asked. The female smiled to him. One day, Uzumaki Naruto, you will come before me, and ask me to save your mother, and when that day comes, say to me, Alpha, I'm Uzumaki's heir. Naruto felt his body getting back to normal and sees Mirai fainted on his arms. Mirai-sama, Naruto said. Incredible. Jiraiya said. You came back from your fourth-tailed form and you're unspoiled. What happened to Mirai? Naruto asked, seeing her all burnt. Let's just say she used a jutsu that, if we knew how to use it 15 years ago, perhaps, nowadays, you'll be an ordinary kid and Yondaime could still be alive. Kakashi said. The sensei grabbed Mirai with a lot of care and looked to her. I'm even more certain that you aren't here just because you ran from home. I'll take her to Tsunade. I'll go with you, Naruto said. It's better if you stay with me, Jiraiya said, putting his hand on Naruto's shoulder. Kakashi departed with Mirai. Naruto looked to them, thinking, no one ever risked so much to save me, she already looks like a mother. Jiraiya looked to Naruto and then to the village's monument. Once again, you were right, fourth. That girl really is special. Are you never tired of being right? Jiraiya thought. I'm just wondering, if Naruto will know it someday. Kakashi entered in the Tsunade room. The fifth looked to him and then to the burnt Mirai. I guess Mirai met our little friend, Kyuubi Naruto, Tsunade said, giving Kakashi orders to put Mirai on a bed. Hokage-sama, I have something to ask to you, Kakashi said. Tsunade put one hand on Mirai's head and another on her belly. The fifth was already guessing Kakashi's question. How can Mirai stop a demon? I won't tell you, Tsunade said. Kakashi get a little anxious. How am I going to protect someone from who I know nothing about? Kakashi asked. Tsunade looked to Mirai. If you really want to know, ask Mirai, Tsunade said. Now, I'm going to need your help to heal Mirai. Kakashi looked to the fifth. Put your hand on her belly, above mine. Kakashi put it. Release your chakra when I start releasing mine. Ready, now. Tsunade's and Kakashi's chakra started to mix up and heal Mirai's body. The burns disappeared and Mirai started screaming because of the pain of the healing jutsu. A wind came out from Mirai, making everything fly up. Seconds later, Mirai was healed and the wind cessed. Tsunade checked her. She's fine, Tsunade said, smiling. Kakashi looked to Mirai. The girl opened her eyes, breathing with difficulty. Mirai's vision appeared to be fuzzy. She just needs to rest. Mirai raised her hand to Kakashi's face and grabbed his forehead protector. Kakashi found that strange. Mirai pulled out the protector, seeing Kakashi's scratched eye. Tsunade looked to them. Mirai-sama, are you okay? Kakashi asked. Mirai continued appearing confused. Mirai passed her fingers on Kakashi's scar. Kakashi opened his left eye, showing his Sharingan. Mirai looked deeply into it. Kakashi saw something strange with the Sharingan. Mirai's chakra had two main source points. One on the chest and other on the belly. What's happening? Tsunade asked. Kakashi looked again to Mirai's face and noticed her eyes turned to blue. Blue Sharingan? Kakashi said, surprised. Mirai's face looked scared. Mirai was seeing something. She was on a dark place and two big red Sharingan eyes appeared. Mirai heard something falling on the ground, it seemed like water. Mirai looked down and saw something on her arms bleeding a lot. Mirai started crying. Why this? Mirai said. The two big Sharingan turned into a boy with a white coat, black trousers and black hair. Uchiha Sasuke. Mirai looked to him. Now, I finally achieved vengeance. Finally, I had the taste of victory in my hands, Sasuke said. Mirai was crying a lot. Uchiha Sasuke. I'll not. How could you? Mirai asked. She tried to run to Sasuke, but thousands of metal chains appeared and arrested her. Mirai couldn't move. Mirai looked to both sides. The only thing she could saw was two men with blue eyes pulling the chains. She could just saw a small golden light over one of them and a tiny red over the other. Sasuke. Recognize someone? Sasuke's clothes changed to a warlord black and gold Japanese armor. Mirai felt fear. I want to see Amaterasu saving you now. Once, she is already dead. Sasuke was coming to Mirai, but she woke up. Kakashi and Tsunade were looking to her. Mirai's eyes turned to the original green. Sorry, I was knocked out, Mirai said. Kakashi strained that. Mirai-sama. Naruto entered and ran to Mirai's arms. Mirai-sama, are you okay? Mirai smiled to Naruto. Don't worry, I'm fine now. Mirai calmed Naruto. The boy smiled. The girl caresses Naruto's face. And I'm happy you're fine too, Naruto. You weren't scared, Naruto said. Mirai looked to him. Everybody you knew I had Kyuubi inside of me hated me, and you had no fear and faced Kyuubi? How? Naruto wanted to know what Mirai did to stop the demon. Mirai was looking to him. Kakashi was happy for Naruto took care the job of asking her from him. I know a lot of forbidden jutsus, and most of them cannot be performed by ordinary people. Mirai said. Forbidden jutsus? Kakashi thought. I knew that my mother could not be an ordinary person. Naruto hugged Mirai tightly. Mirai blushed a lot. After all, you are my mother. Mirai started tearing. Naruto looked to her. Are you sad? No, Mirai said, cleaning her tears. It's just, I'm happy. Naruto smiled. Can I call you mother? Naruto asked. Mirai hugged him. Naruto blushed. Of course you can, son. Mirai said. Naruto was in heaven. He found a pretty and strong mother. Tsunade was happy for them, such as Kakashi. In the next day, Mirai was already ready to go home. Naruto appeared in the hospital very early in the morning, but it was Sakura's turn. Oh, Sakura-chan, don't be so mean. Let me be with my mom. Naruto asked. No, it's the rules. I protect Mirai-sama in the morning. Sakura remembered. Oh, Sakura-chan, Naruto begged. Hey, why don't us three take a trip to the woods and I teach you a cool jutsu? Mirai asked. Naruto and Sakura's eyes shined. Minutes later, the three were in the woods. Naruto looked impatient to Mirai. What kind of jutsu are we going to learn? The boy asked. I'll show you. Mirai stooped back and made 3 seals. Tsubasa no jutsu. 2 big pink butterfly wings appeared in Mirai's back. Naruto and Sakura were open-mouthed. Mirai smiled to them and started flying. This is a hidden moons technique used by the Ornalus when they need to penetrate through high wall fortresses. The Ornalus pass the wall by simply flying over it. In air, it is harder to be hit. What's an Ornulu? Sakura asked. Ornalus are the assassination squad of the hidden moon, like the Anbu from Konoha. Mirai explained. Okay, now, try to focus your chakra in your back and change its nature to turn it into wings. Okay, Naruto and Sakura said. Both started focusing their chakra. Mirai was looking to them. The teen's chakra was already on their back, now, they just need to take shape and change nature. Naruto seemed to have some problems doing that. Sakura's chakra changed and Mirai was able to see some feathers and, seconds later, she had 2 beautiful white angels like wings. Good Sakura. Now let's wait for Naruto. Mirai said. Sakura was looking to her beautiful wings. Naruto sent her a bad look. Once she was making a pretty face in front of his mother and he was looking like a loser. Okay Naruto. You need to focus. You cannot disappoint your mother. Naruto thought. Think in pretty wings like, which kind of wings will be cool on me? Naruto started thinking about what girls would say if he appeared with 2 big angel wings. Naruto laughed quietly. Mirai and Sakura were looking to him. He is not focusing, is he? Mirai asked. Probably is thinking about what girls would say to him. Sakura said. That's stupid. Naruto. Mirai walked near Naruto and punched him on the head. Why can't I see wings on your back? I can't answer that, Naruto said, making a sad face. I hope when I arrive home at night you already mastered that technique as if it was the first jutsu you learned. Mirai said. Naruto found something strange. What do you mean with, when I arrive home at night? Aren't you going home with me? Naruto asked. Mirai smiled to him. No, I don't know if you remember, but Kakashi-san is going to take care of me for the afternoon and I guess he would be really bored if we just stayed on home. Besides, I need to go shopping. Mirai said. Naruto made a sad face. Don't worry, I'll be home for dinner. Naruto smiled. Come on, let's go. Mirai left Naruto on home and waited for Kakashi, who only appeared 2 hours later. Oh, Kakashi-sensei, how dare you make my mother wait? Naruto asked, pointing furiously to Kakashi. Did you say anything? Kakashi asked. Naruto freaked out. Mirai gave Naruto a kiss on the face. Don't do anything foolish and don't eat ramen all the time, that's bad for your health. See you later, Mirai said and she and Kakashi left. Naruto was very happy every time Mirai treated him like a real son. Mirai and Kakashi were walking. Kakashi was reading Come Tactics. Mirai was looking to the stores. Kakashi looked to her and then back to the book. What are you planning to do this afternoon? Kakashi asked. Mirai continued looking to the stores. I need to get some clothes and I was also planning to buy some for Naruto. After all, his clothes must have been the same during the last 5 years. Mirai said. The girl turned to Kakashi. Do you know any shop to buy men clothing? I know mine, Kakashi said. Mirai looked away. Wanna go there? No, you're old-fashioned, Mirai said. Kakashi stopped and he felt his ego decreasing. Old-fashioned? Kakashi asked. I'm not saying your clothes are not cool, I'm just saying that they are too serious for Naruto. Mirai explained. Kakashi had a shade over him. She thinks I'm old-fashioned. Not even Guy made me feel so bad. Kakashi thought. Mirai realized that she said too much. Okay, we can go to your shop, but remember Naruto likes orange and it fits him so well. Mirai thought how cute Naruto looked with orange while walking. After buying a lot of clothes for Naruto, Mirai and Kakashi were searching for a woman's clothes shop. Kakashi was carrying Naruto's clothes. Come on, don't you know any store? Mirai asked. How should I? I don't wear girl stuff. If you want to know for a place to buy girls' underwear, ask Jiraiya. Kakashi said. Mirai's eyebrow moved a little when she heard the word, Jiraiya. Why don't you come with Sakura? She would be better telling that. Kakashi said. Mirai remained still. Kakashi looked to her. Why was she so quiet? Mirai lost her balance and was about to fall, but Kakashi caught her. Mirai-sama, what's wrong? Kakashi saw a strike on her chest. How? Who did this? Kakashi looked everywhere, but nothing seemed suspicious. Kakashi put his hand on the cut to check if it was deep. Thank God it does not look that bad. Kakashi blushed a lot. He noticed he had his hand on Mirai's. Mirai woke up a little, blushed and looked to Kakashi. The two continued looking to each other for a while. Kakashi was looking deeply into Mirai's green eyes. The silence continued. Are you planning to take your hand out of mine, or am I going to obligate you to do so? Mirai asked. Kakashi left her. You were hit and you were about to fall. I caught you and I just checked if you were okay. Kakashi explained with his back turned to her. Mirai also had her back turned to him. Since you're fine? Kakashi looked to his hand and blushed. We can keep going and ask someone to find a store. Yeah, Mirai put her hand on the chest and also blushed. Let's ask someone. The two continued the walk, but this time without speaking to each other. But every time their eyes crossed, they blushed a lot. Finally, they found a woman's underwear store. Mirai started picking a lot of underwear and put it on Kakashi's arms, which were already holding Naruto's clothes. I found it, Mirai said and showed Kakashi a very small and all lace-trimmed white girl pants. Kakashi preferred that Mirai didn't show that kind of things to him. They look so cool. How would they look on me? I need to try this. Mirai ran to the proving room. Kakashi was looking to the proving room. Kakashi, said a voice. Kakashi looked aside and saw Jiraiya buying a lot of girl stuff. I usually don't see you. Are you buying some lingerie for some girl? No, I'm just. Kakashi was about to explain it to Jiraiya, but the old man grabbed one of Mirai's small pans on Kakashi's arms and started drooling on them. Oh, don't lay, Kakashi. These ones are rare items. Can you imagine them on the butt of a pretty girl? Jiraiya asked. Kakashi blushed. Oh, I can already see that moon girl wearing this. Oh yeah, take your nasty paws out of my underwear, you freak. Mirai appeared and she was not very happy. Kakashi wanted to explain, but she was looking crazy to the old legendary ninja. Mirai, don't become angry, remember that rage can be bad for the... Jiraiya tried to say something, but Mirai punched him on the face, breaking the shop's wall. Kakashi was always surprised with her strength. Jiraiya got up with horseshoes marked on his face. What a woman, you freak. Mirai was about to jump to Jiraiya, but she felt another strike, this time on her leg. Kakashi saw a lot of blood spilling. Mirai was about to fall on the ground, but the Junin dropped the clothes and caught her. Mirai-sama? Mirai-sama, Kakashi called. Mirai woke up. It's the second time today that you're cut by something we cannot see. What's wrong? Kakashi asked. Jiraiya was looking seriously to Mirai. The girl looked to Kakashi. Come on, Mirai-sama, say something. Kakashi seemed worried. I cannot, it's a feedback. Mirai said. Kakashi didn't appear to be convinced. Feedback? It's because I use a lot of forbidden jutsus, that's it. Mirai said. Jiraiya knew that she was lying, but said nothing. Mirai tried to get up, but her leg was hurting a lot. Let it, I take you home. Kakashi grabbed Mirai and held her on his arms. Mirai blushed. Jiraiya-sama, can you bring the clothes later to Naruto's house? Don't worry, Jiraiya said. Kakashi took Mirai home under the moonlight. Mirai was feeling bad and leaned her head on Kakashi's shoulder. Kakashi looked to her. Are you okay? Kakashi asked. Mirai closed her eyes. I'm just feeling sick, Mirai said. Kakashi moved his arm to make her feel more comfortable. Mirai opened her eyes and looked to the nowhere. The last sentence the man she loved said was on her head. Probably, we will not see each other again. That guy. We were a pair of stupids. Mirai thought. I need to forget him. He is causing me pain. I need to think about something else. Are you okay, Mirai-sama? Kakashi asked. Mirai looked to him. You seemed concerned about something. It was nothing. Just, forget it, Mirai said. Naruto was on the window of his bedroom waiting for Mirai and Kakashi. The boy was really angry. Damn Kakashi-sensei. Always late. Where is he? I'm hungry, Naruto said. Mirai and Kakashi reached the boy's house. Kakashi looked to Mirai. Do you want me to take you upstairs? Kakashi asked. I guess I'll be fine. Mirai put her feet on the ground, helped by Kakashi. So, Kakashi-san, thank you for carrying me. Mirai said, much blushed. Kakashi was also blushed, but Mirai couldn't see it because of his neckband. See you tomorrow, Mirai said. I guess so, Kakashi said. Mirai smiled and kissed Kakashi's face near the ear. Kakashi became red. Naruto, who was on the window, saw everything and became mad. That Kakashi. Seducing my innocent and pure mommy. He'll pay. This is war, Kakashi-sensei. Naruto said, trying not to jump over Kakashi. Bye, Mirai said. Kakashi looked to her without saying anything. Mirai entered slowly. Kakashi continued looking to her, and when he stopped seeing her, he went back home, putting his hand on his ear. Mirai entered on home and Naruto was looking to her. Mirai found Naruto's expression strange. What's wrong? Mirai asked. Naruto looked to her, making a sad baby face. Why did you kiss Kakashi-sensei? Naruto asked. Mirai blushed a little. It was just a kiss in the face, it was no big deal. Mirai said. Naruto didn't seem convinced. I brought dinner. Naruto's worries disappeared. After dinner, Mirai and Naruto were on the sofa watching TV. Naruto thought again in the kiss Mirai gave to Kakashi. Mom, have you ever loved anyone? Naruto asked. Mirai looked to him and made a sad smile. Yes, I once loved a boy, but what? Naruto asked. Mirai put her arm around Naruto and leaned his head on her shoulder, lending then her head over Naruto's. Naruto blushed. It was a love that could never get right. Mirai said. Why? If two people love each other, why can't they stay together? Naruto asked. Because, being together put both of us in a lot of bad situations and we were never able to be in peace. Mirai said. My grandfather didn't like him because he was. Naruto strained Mirai's silence and looked upon her. My grandfather thought he was mean and that he would only make me suffer, but he had a peaceful heart and he always smiled to me. So, you still love him? Naruto asked. Mirai looked to Naruto. He left me because of the problems we were getting through. Otherwise, we would both end up dead. Our love was always nothing more than a stupid and impossible dream between two different persons like us. Mirai explained. That's why, I should never try anything so foolish again, even if it was with a person I wanted to love for life. She's mom, you really loved that guy. Who is he? Naruto asked. Mirai closed her eyes and smiled. I cannot tell you. I promised Tsunade I wouldn't. Sorry, Mirai said. I'm going to get some popcorn. Mirai was about to get up, but Naruto pulled her down. Mirai looked to him. Don't go. I want to stay with you, like this. Naruto said, blushing a lot. Mirai smiled and hugged him. Minutes later, the two were sleeping. Mirai's eyes opened, but they were not green, they were blue, just like Naruto's. Mirai put her hand on Naruto's face. Uzumaki. Finally, after all this centuries. I can touch your skin again. Mirai's voice was different, just like her look. It looked like another person. Mirai put her hand on Naruto's face. I can finally. Mirai pulled down the eclair in Naruto's coat, opening it. The girl put her hand inside of Naruto's coat, caressing his chest. Complete my duty? Mirai's mouth was about to touch Naruto's lips, but thousands of chains appeared around her. The girl couldn't move. The seal. The girl said, looking to the chains. I cannot fulfill it. The girl looked to Naruto, who peacefully continued sleeping. Naruto's right arm had a golden armor's arm from which some on the chains came. Oh, Mirai, you don't know how lucky you are for always be able to touch this boy. Oh, Mirai, having me in your body really made you lucky. Mirai's eyes turned back to green and she fell asleep. The chains disappeared, such as the armor in Naruto's arm. Inside of Naruto, Kyuubi knew about everything that passed. The fox demon smiled. You can try, but you can only be freed by the two demons that sealed you, and I'm the only remaining Biju, so, only I can tell you where they are. You can be loved by Amaterasu, but you are being followed by Susanoo. I'll wait until the time I'll use you, Alpha. 2 weeks had already passed since Mirai reached the hidden leaf. Everything was going normal. Naruto wasn't able to perform yet the Tsubasa no Jutsu, while Sakura was already flying. Mirai was looking to Naruto, which the only thing closer to a wing he made was a feather, but the girl didn't lose the faith on the boy. I swear it looked like wings. Naruto said. Mirai kneeled down in front of Naruto. Your wings are the reflection of your soul. You cannot copy mine or Sakura's wings. Mirai gently said. Okay, now try again. Naruto tried once more and failed once more. This jutsu is for girls. There is no other reason for me to not do it. Naruto said. Mirai sighed. Kakashi arrived and looked to them. Naruto cannot make it yet? Kakashi asked. Don't funk with me, Kakashi-sensei. This is hard, you know. Naruto yielded. Kakashi looked to Sakura, who didn't appear tired. Sakura doesn't seem to think it's difficult. Kakashi said. Naruto sat on the ground. Mirai smiled to him. Kakashi looked to Mirai. Are you planning to train them all the afternoon? No, I need to buy some goodies and I need to walk a little. Mirai said. Naruto looked to her. I hope you to make 2 beautiful wings. See you in the night. Mirai and Kakashi left to the village. Naruto was left alone with Sakura. I would like to stay with you, but Tsunade-sama is waiting for me to teach me a new medical ninjutsu. Sakura said and left Naruto alone. Naruto closed his eyes and started thinking about a way to realize the jutsu. Why can't I have wings? Naruto asked, looking to the birds flying over him. Naruto-kun? A shy voice said. Naruto looked back and saw Hinata. Hinata, have you come to walk a little? Naruto asked, smiling. Hinata blushed. I saw you trying to make that Tsubasa no Jutsu. Hinata said. Naruto felt bad for being unable to perform the jutsu. I'm sure you're going to make it. I was watching it with Byakugan. I guess I know a way to help you make it. Hinata said. Naruto smiled to her. Hinata blushed. If you want it, of course. Yes, I want. Naruto said and hugged Hinata. The girl blushed. Kakashi and Mirai were walking on the village. The distance between them had shrunk as time goes by. Now they walked very close to each other. Both looked very anxious and nervous. Mirai was a little blushed, just like Kakashi, but none could see it because his face is always covered. So, Mirai-sama, have you done all of your shops? Kakashi asked. Yeah, Mirai said. I want to get some fresh air and some silence. Do you know any good place? Mirai asked. Minutes later, both were on a place full of cherry trees with pink cherry blossoms. They have a full view of the village from there. Mirai and Kakashi were under a very big cherry tree. Mirai was looking to the village. Kakashi came near her. I guess here is quiet enough. Kakashi said. Mirai smiled. Kakashi looked to her a little nervous. The Junin moved his finger with the intention of raising his arm, but hesitates. Kakashi looked aside, but felt Mirai's head landing on his shoulder. I'm feeling sick, Mirai said. Kakashi gently looked to her and raised his arm and put his hand on her head to feel her temperature. She appeared to be fine. Mirai looked to Kakashi's eye. Their hearts started to beat faster. Mirai put her arms around Kakashi's neck and Kakashi put his other arm around her body. Both looked to each other in a magic way. Mirai and Kakashi were getting closer. Am I worthy to see your face? Mirai softly said, putting her hands on Kakashi's neckband. Kakashi signed yes with his head, getting closer to Mirai. Mirai gently pulled down Kakashi's neckband, seeing slowly his face. Mirai smiled, such as Kakashi. Their lips touched and they kiss. Kakashi couldn't believe he was kissing Mirai, but he was enjoying that kiss so much he left himself feeling that moment as if it was the last. Tears appeared on Mirai's eyes. She thought, I feel so protected? Kakashi is just so. I had already forgotten the feeling of being kissed without the fear of being uncovered. How good it is to kiss someone without the need of having the hand of the person I love in one hand and a kunai in the other. It's so good to kiss, without having my eyes open to see if someone is approaching. Mirai was loving being with Kakashi. The Junin face was already full of Mirai's lipstick. The face of the man Mirai loved flashed on her head. Sorry, Mirai thought, seeing the gentle smile of her lost love. But our love was meant to be impossible, even if we loved each other more than ourselves. Mirai decided to forget about him and enjoy her happiness with Kakashi. Naruto and Hinata were walking on the woods near the cherry blossoms. Hinata was much blushed. Thank you for the hints, Hinata, Naruto said. Hinata smiled. I enjoyed being with you. What do you think about meeting me here tomorrow? Naruto asked. Hinata blushed even more. You, here, just the two of us? Hinata said. Naruto smiled. I don't know what to say. Say yes, Naruto said. Hinata smiled, putting her hands in front of her face. Then as arranged. Naruto grabbed Hinata's hands. We can bring food for a picnic. Both smiled and said nothing. Hinata closed her eyes, thinking, I never imagined that Naruto-kun was going to invite me to have a picnic. I'm so happy. Will he, Hinata felt something strange. I'm feeling a very big killing intent. Hinata opened her eyes and looked to Naruto. He seemed possessed by rage. Naruto-kun? Hinata said. That dog-faced, how could he? Naruto roared. Hinata looked behind her and saw Kakashi kissing Mirai. I'm going to take out his cut it into tiny pieces and throw it to the fishes. Naruto started running to them. Kakashi-sensei. Mirai and Kakashi opened their eyes and looked aside, with their lips touching. Kakashi just saw Naruto's blue eyes and a hand. Naruto punched his teacher, who fell with the face on the ground. Hinata ran to Mirai and Naruto. Naruto-kun? Don't ever touch my mother again, or I'm going to forget that you are my teacher. Naruto said. Kakashi covered his face and got up, very mad with Naruto. Both sent angry looks to each other. Naruto, you little piece of? Kakashi was going to punch Naruto, but Mirai put herself in the middle of them. Hey, hold on, don't try anything foolish, Mirai said, looking to Kakashi. The Junin was possessed by anger. Kakashi couldn't believe that the best moment of his life was ruined by a punch from one of his students. Kakashi looked aside. Mirai looked to Naruto, sending him a bad face. Naruto, why have you punched Kakashi? Mirai asked. Naruto looked at Kakashi angrily. He was kissing you. Naruto answered. Have you even cared if I was enjoying? Mirai asked. Naruto looked shocked to her. You were kissing him, Kakashi-sensei. If he was so damn good kissing, why didn't him got a wife? Naruto said, but the only thing he got was making his mother angrier. Come on, you're not going to say to me you like it? And if I say I liked? Mirai asked, challenging Naruto. Naruto tried not to think in the image of his mother dating Kakashi. Ah, Naruto, and if I say I like being kissed by Kakashi, what are you going to do? But mom, no buts, Mirai said. Would you like me to slap Hinata if you were kissing her? Mirai said. Naruto looked to Hinata and both blushed, thinking on themselves kissing. No, Naruto answered, feeling guilty. I'm proud that you admitted your mistakes. Now let's go to the village. I need to be home before nightfall. Mirai said. Naruto looked sad. He didn't want his mom to be angry with him, or worse, he didn't wanted his mother to be dating Kakashi. Mirai looked to Kakashi. The Junin seemed to want to continue what he was doing, just like Mirai. Sorry about, don't worry, Kakashi said, cutting Mirai's words and putting his arms around her waist. Mirai blushed a little. See you tomorrow? Why not? Mirai said, smiling. What? Naruto exclaimed. Mirai and Kakashi looked angry to him. Never mind. Damn Kakashi-sensei. I hate him like I never hated anyone. I wanted mom to be dating Iruka-sensei, not Kakashi-sensei. Damn, why does nothing in my life goes the way I want? Mirai and Naruto left Hinata on home and went to Naruto's house. Mirai didn't say a word to Naruto. On home, Mirai made dinner and continued without speaking with the poor boy. Mom, are you still mad with me? Naruto asked, making a cute sad face. Mirai looked to him and smiled. It's not that, Mirai said. Mom is just worried. With what? Naruto asked. Mirai looked aside and the image of her fighting with a man dressed in black and with black hair appeared. Mirai saw herself facing that man and losing. Mom, it's nothing, let's go to sleep? Mirai said. I promised I'll meet pervert Sennin later. Naruto said. He must be waiting for me. Bye. Naruto kissed Mirai's face and left. Bye, Mirai said, looking to him and then to the plate of food on her front. Probably, we will not see each other again. Why can't I take that phrase out of my head? I'm so happy with Kakashi. Why did I remember him now? Mirai heard a noise. Naruto? Is that you? Mirai said, but nothing answered. Mirai started to get scared. Mirai heard footsteps. Tears appeared on her face. The image of a white-skinned man with big snake eyes and black hair appeared on her face. Mirai was more scared and let herself fall on the ground with her hands on her head. The image of the snake-eyed man appeared more close and scary. Mirai was crying. Stop it. Mirai saw two big Sharingan eyes. Stop it. I won't help you. Stop it. Mirai screamed. Mirai-sama. A female voice said. Mirai was too scared to look up. It's okay. It's just me, Tsunade. Mirai looked up and hugged the Hokage. What's wrong? Mirai couldn't speak. It was another prediction? Tsunade asked. Mirai rubbed her head on Tsunade's shoulder. Don't worry. We are here to not let that happen. Tsunade said. Mirai felt better. I heard Jiraiya and Naruto talking. You and Kakashi seem to be going fine. Mirai smiled. Both were sat on the ground. You need to relax a little, Mirai-sama. I know you are under a lot of pressure. You left the hidden moon and all your duties to protect them, but you need to think about what you have already achieved here. My guess is that nothing is going to go wrong. After all you told me, you're the daughter of. Stop it, Mirai begged. Tsunade looked to her. If my father. Never mind. Tsunade knew that Mirai was stressed, but the only thing she could do was to say to her she's safe in Konoha. I'm going to tell Kakashi to be more careful with you, and maybe more gentle and lovely. Tsunade played. Mirai smiled and blushed. The Hokage was happy to see Mirai smiling. I'm going to stay here, till Naruto gets back. I'm going to make something for you to eat. In your current state you need a lot of food. Naruto arrived an hour later. He strengthened Tsunade's presence, but asked nothing. Mirai was happy to see Naruto again and hugged him a lot. Naruto was happy for the hug. Tsunade, when Mirai was on the bathroom, talked to Naruto. Naruto, I need you to take care of your mommy very carefully. Why are you asking me that? She's my mother, of course I'm going to do that. Naruto said. Tsunade smiled. Naruto, your mother is not an ordinary person. She's not showing, but she is suffering a lot. She needs your attention and protection. Someone very powerful is after her and you need to be extra careful. When time comes, Mirai is going to need you to fight for her. Tsunade explained. Naruto looked to her. Don't worry, old lady. I'm strong enough to protect myself and mother. Naruto said. Naruto, I'm not joking. You, Sakura and Kakashi need to be careful and never leave Mirai's side. Tsunade looked seriously to Naruto. The boy was thinking she was making a drama. I'm going home. Take care. Tsunade left. Naruto looked to his mother who left the WC. Why is mom suffering? Naruto thought. Mirai looked to him and smiled. She's always smiling and kind. Who could make her suffers? I'm going to protect her, even if for that I need to protect her from everybody. I'm going to do that. She was different from everybody, for that reason. Mirai and Naruto went to bed. They slept together. For that reason, I cannot risk losing the woman who called me son. I cannot risk losing this bond. The next day, Mirai and Sakura went to the public baths. Ino was with them. Sakura and Ino were talking to each other and then looked to Mirai. The shinobi from the moon looked to them. What? It's true that you kissed Kakashi-sensei? Sakura asked. Mirai smiled and blushed. So it's true, Ino exclaimed. Mirai signed with her head. So, Sakura got closer to Mirai, looking to her a little nervous. You saw Kakashi-sensei's face? You never saw it? Mirai asked. He never shows it, Ino said. How it looks like? Ino and Sakura seemed to be curious. Well, I'm not going to say. Mirai said. Ino and Sakura looked disappointed. Why don't you ask him to show his face? He probably would say no, Ino said, or laugh and turn over. Sakura said. Mirai smiled and remembered the feeling she had when Kakashi kissed her. Sakura and Ino trickily smiled to her, noticing her dreaming face when they talked about Kakashi. Before lunch, Mirai and Sakura went to Naruto's house and found out that Hinata was with Naruto. Inner Sakura exploded in anger, but Sakura stayed still. Mom, Hinata and I are going to a picnic in the woods. I'll be home before night, Naruto said. Inner Sakura was getting really mad. Have fun. Do you need any help making the sandwiches? Mirai asked. I'm fine, Naruto said. Mirai was happy for seeing Naruto along with Hinata. Ino was victory smiling to Sakura, who was trying to disguise her angry with Naruto's picnic. Mirai was looking to Naruto when she felt someone's hands caressing her waist. The woman blushed and felt someone's face rubbing on her. Did you miss me? Kakashi asked. Mirai smiled to him. Kakashi-san. Mirai hugged him. Naruto was groaning quietly, trying to control himself not to jump to Kakashi again. Kakashi-sensei, aren't you a little bit early? I mean, your turn, it's only 2 hours after lunch. Naruto said, but Kakashi was so amused with Mirai he didn't answer. Mom, I'm leaving. Bye, son, Mirai said, giving Naruto a kiss on the head. Naruto envied Kakashi in that moment. Let's go, Naruto-kun. Hinata grabbed Naruto's hand and both left. Sakura was very jealous. Ino decided not to speak with Sakura. The girl was so mad she left without saying bye to Kakashi or Mirai. Ino left after her. Kakashi and Mirai were now left alone. What are you planning to do this afternoon? Kakashi asked. Mirai looked to him. I don't know. We could do something you want for a change, Mirai said. Kakashi smiled. So, Mirai caressed Kakashi's chest. What do you want to do? A lot of thoughts appeared on Kakashi's head, but he could only focus on one of them. I was thinking about a lot of things, but... Kakashi put his hand on Mirai's neck. Kakashi slowly and gently untied one of Mirai's buttons. I was wondering if... Wondering what? Mirai asked, blushing a lot and untying Kakashi's waistcoat. If we could. Kakashi pulled his neckband down, showing his mysterious face, and kissed Mirai, caressing her legs. After a deep kiss, Mirai's dress was already untied and Kakashi had no clothes on the trunk, showing his beautiful chest. Mirai, Kakashi didn't know how to say it. Kakashi, I trust you, Mirai said and slowly took out her dress, showing her shoulders. Kakashi blushed and kissed her neck softly and bit by bit took out her dress. Both fell kindly on the sofa. The Junin caressed her belly, put his hand on her hair and tenderly kissed her belly. Mirai untied Kakashi's trousers and took them out. Kakashi and Mirai were kissing deeply. The ex-Anbu caressed Mirai's and the two. The night fell over Konoha. Naruto and Hinata came back from the picnic. The boy left the Hyuga on her home. Thank you for coming with me to the picnic, Naruto said. Hinata smiled. I also enjoyed a lot, Hinata said. Both blushed and stayed quiet. Naruto-kun, Naruto pulled Hinata to him, hugging her. The girl blushed a lot. Call me just Naruto, Hinata? Naruto said. The two were now very close to each other. Their hearts were beating faster. Hinata closed her eyes. Naruto gained courage and kissed Hinata. The two were under the starish night and the softly breeze. After that kiss, Hinata looked to each other and hugged once more, enjoying the simple pleasure of just being together. I need to go home. We see each other tomorrow, right? Naruto asked, caressing Hinata's hair. The girl blushed. Why yes, bye, Naruto, Hinata said and kissed Naruto's face. The girl went to her house and Naruto went to his. Naruto couldn't believe he kissed Hinata. He was so anxious to tell Mirai that he ran to home. The boy opened the house's door. It was all so quiet. Mom? Naruto asked. Mirai always was on the door when he arrived. Naruto found that strange. The boy entered on the living room and noticed Mirai's belt on the sofa. This is Mom's belt. Maybe she's taking a bath. Naruto looked aside and saw Mirai's dress. Well, Mom doesn't used to let her clothes on the ground like me. Naruto caught her dress and noticed a Leaf's ninja waistcoat. Naruto stayed still looking to the coat. Who is this coat from? Naruto grabbed the coat and a book fell. Naruto looked to the book and got possessed by an anger like any other. Come tactics. Kakashi-sensei? No, Mom wouldn't, or would. Mirai and Kakashi were taking bath together. Kakashi had his arms around Mirai. The woman was holding the scroll she always wears on her belt. Kakashi was kissing her neck and caressing her ass when he looked to the scroll. What's that scroll about? Kakashi asked, kissing Mirai's face. This is a scroll my father gave to me. It contains some of the stronger jutsus of the moon, the great part of them are summoning. Mirai said. Can I see it? Kakashi asked. Mirai looked to him and opened the scroll. Kakashi got surprised. It's written in old runes, yes? Mirai pointed to the runes on the scroll. People of the hidden moon always write things in runes, even the jutsus. It's a way to protect our knowledge to be stolen. To decipher this, you need someone who knows runes and only the people of the moon know it. Mirai said, "Your father made this scroll?" Kakashi asked. "Yeah, these are jutsus he can make very easily. My father was once a senin from the moon, he knew a lot of stuff." Mirai said, "So, your jutsus, like Jormungandr Tsubasa, were taught to you by your father?" Kakashi asked. Mirai said yes. "He taught to me when I was young, before he left the moon." Mirai told with a sad tone. "You're saying that you know that jutsus before you were 6 years old?" Kakashi asked, surprised. "Yeah, I ended up the academy when I was 6 and became a chunin when I was 10. Mirai said, "Oh, I'm having bath with a genius." Kakashi played. Mirai smiled and turned to him. "And how do you feel about this genius here?" Mirai kissed Kakashi's chest. "This moment, I want to possess this genius. All for me." Kakashi grabbed Mirai and put her under him. Kakashi started caressing her body underwater. Mirai heard someone on the door and grabbed Kakashi, hiding him underwater. "Mom?" Naruto opened the door and saw Mirai on the bath. "Mom, are you alone?" "Of course dear, who should be with me?" Mirai said, holding Kakashi's head underwater. I saw Kakashi's sensei stuff all over the living room, I thought." Naruto said. "It was very hot in the room and Kakashi took out his coat, but he left a while ago. Maybe he forgot it." Mirai lied. Naruto believed. "Then, I'm going to call him to say to him to get back his stuff." Naruto was getting out of the bathroom but he noticed some boxers on the ground. "Those boxers are too big, ugly and dirty to be mine." Naruto looked back to Mirai, who smiled. "You're not going to say that Kakashi-sensei also took his boxers?" Why not?" Mirai asked, very nervous. Naruto was more certain that Kakashi was there. "Mom, isn't that water too much for just one person?" Naruto asked, getting closer to Mirai. "Well, I really needed a bath," Mirai said, getting more and more nervous. Naruto looked to her and decided to leave. Mirai breathed of relief. Kakashi got his head out. "That was close," Kakashi said, grabbing a towel and cleaning his face. "Naruto passed his childhood all alone. Now that he sees me as his mother, he becomes jealous about everyone who come near me. I cannot imagine what he would do if he saw us together." Mirai said. "Mom, Naruto entered again and noticed Kakashi. "Ahaha. What are you doing with my mother on the bath, you pervert lecher?" Kakashi didn't know what to say. "I'm waiting for a good reason to not blow your brains, Kakashi-sensei." Naruto said, angry. "Isn't it obvious?" Mirai said, defending Kakashi and hugging him. "Once it was too hot on the living room, we both decided to have a bath. You're not going to tell me that Kakashi-sensei entered in the bath with you as if you were brothers?" Naruto asked. "Oh, Naruto. I don't think you're that stupid," Mirai said. Naruto looked to her. "I know you know that I and Kakashi entered in this bath as two major adults who wanted to." Mirai smiled to Kakashi. "Get together. I hate you," Naruto said, pointing to Kakashi. "Get out of my house. We are in war to see who gets Mom, Kakashi-sensei. And Mom is going to stay with me. Leave now." "Son, relax," Mirai asked. Well, me and Kakashi, we had a very long talk, and we decided to date." "Date?" Naruto asked. "How can you date him?" "Because I love him," Mirai said. Naruto felt a knife on his heart. Kakashi blushed. "But dating Kakashi does not mean leaving you. You'll always be my number one. My blonde baby," Mirai said. Naruto looked to her and then groaned to Kakashi. "Now, could you let mommy alone with Kakashi, just for us to get dress?" "Okay. You're already starting to exclude me," Naruto said and left with a sad face. Mirai sighed and hugged Kakashi. "I didn't want to put Naruto under this, but he needed to realize even mothers need love," Mirai said, while Kakashi put his hand on her belly. Kakashi looked to her and then got out of the bath. "I think it is better for me to leave," Kakashi said. Mirai got out and helped him dressing. "You'll come tomorrow?" Mirai asked. "Of course I will." The days were passing and soon, everyone in Konoha knew that Kakashi was dating the Hidden Moon's Nen. Naruto and Hinata decided to keep their love hidden, but Sakura and Neji were already suspicious. In a beautiful morning, Mirai, Naruto and Sakura were walking on the woods. Sakura was always trying to make Naruto look at her, but it was useless. Mirai looked a little sick. "Mom, are you okay?" Naruto asked. Mirai smiled. Naruto is right to be worried. You look a little tense. You throw out all of your breakfast and you had eaten nothing. Sakura said. Don't worry, I'm fine. Mirai said and sat near a tree. Naruto and Sakura were looking to her. She is not telling, but I know she is not fine. Naruto said. Mirai appeared to be sleeping. Kakashi-sensei also noticed. Besides, mom has been having nightmares. Suddenly, Mirai opened her eyes and looked to the bushes behind Naruto. Naruto, Sakura, step back. Mirai got up and put herself in front of them. What's wrong, Mirai-sama? Sakura asked. Mirai took out 4 kunais and looked seriously to the bushes. Don't leave that spot, Mirai ordered. Sakura and Naruto became nervous. The bushes started moving. Mirai put her hands ready to perform seals. 2 men dressed with big black coats with red clouds appeared. Naruto and Sakura knew them. One had black hair and red Sharingan eyes. The second had a big sword on his back and blue skin. Mirai looked to them. Those are Uchiha Itachi and Hoshigaki Kisame, 2 Akatsuki. Naruto said. Mirai continued looking to them and they looked to her. Mom, you're under our protection, let us fight against them. No, Mirai said. Sakura and Naruto were surprised. I don't know why, but I had the feeling you need my protection, don't leave that spot. It looks like we will need to face someone before we could get Naruto. Kisame said. But we are 2, dear lady, and you are just 1. What are you going to do? I can easily handle both of you. Mirai said. Kisame laughed. Itachi looked to her. We have no interest in fight you, please get out of the way. Itachi asked gently. Mirai looked to him and smiled. I won't leave my position. Mirai assured. You are very sure about your capacities. Let me put your ego to prove. Kisame was about to take out his sword, but Itachi put himself in front of him. I'll handle her. After all, if I face this woman and keep her busy, you can go to Naruto. Itachi said. Kisame looked to Naruto and then to Mirai. Don't we know that girl from somewhere? Kisame asked. I don't, Itachi said and stepped forward. Mirai looked seriously to him. I'm going to ask you for the last time, step back and you'll live. I guess I'm so much stubborn as you. Mirai said. Itachi jumped to her and her to him. Both were incredible fast. Well, now that the woman is busy. Kisame took his sword and looked to Naruto and Sakura. It will be 9 tails to everyone. Kaden, fireball no jutsu. Itachi spited out a lot of fire from his mouth. Mirai, seeing all that fire, decided to stop it to hit her. Sweden, Ager whirlpool no jutsu. Mirai said and split a lot of water from her mouth, erasing the fire. Doden, earth release no jutsu. Itachi put his hand on the ground right after Mirai's jutsu and pull out an enormous amount of mud that was about to fall over the moon Nen. Mirai joined her hands. Thor's Mjolnir no jutsu. Mirai's chakra took the shape of a giant hammer and she hit the mud with it. Lighting was shooting out of the hammer. The mud stopped. Naruto and Sakura couldn't believe in the speed that Mirai and Itachi were performing jutsus, one after another. They continued performing jutsus. Kisame looked to Mirai. I knew her from somewhere. Those movements, yeah, there is no mistake. Well, I need to get that Jinchuriki. Kisame jumped to Naruto and Sakura. Mirai noticed his intention and, performing a jutsu to avoid Itachi's, took out the scroll from her belt and throws it on the ground. The scroll landed near Naruto and Sakura, opening and surrounding them. Naruto was about to start making Rasengan, but the runes in the scroll started shining. Mirai performed 15 hand seals. Ornulu's wolf's pack no jutsu. Mirai said and dozens of wolves appeared protecting Naruto and Sakura. A summoning? Sakura said, looking to the wolves. They were all wearing winter clothes and snow glasses. Kisame couldn't approach. Ornulu's wolf's pack? So this girl is really the daughter of. Kisame tried to get closer, but the wolves were really angry and roaring. These wolves are really big. He really is fast, Mirai said, performing an earth jutsu. She appears to know the move I'm going to make next and already has a counter-back jutsu on mind. Itachi said, performing a water jutsu. There is only a way to end this. I need to get closer. Itachi put his feet on a tree to help him get impulse to jump over Mirai. I cannot be worried anymore with Naruto and Sakura. The wolf's pack can handle Kisame. Now it's time to defeat Itachi. Mirai jumped to a rock and then jumped to Itachi. Both were now face to face. Itachi's showed his Sharingan and Mirai's eyes turned blue. Tsukiyomi no jutsu, Itachi said. Mani no jutsu, Mirai said. Both stand still. Blood came out from their mouths. Mirai's head fell over Itachi's shoulder and his over hers. The two fell on their knees. Naruto and Sakura became worried. Kisame looked seriously to them. Mirai and Itachi smiled. In that moment, another Itachi and another Mirai appeared from the woods and continued performing jutsus. The fallen Itachi turned into a tree and Mirai into a stone. What happened? Naruto asked, confused. They used Kawamiri, Sakura said. Naruto looked to her. Maybe in the moment they hit the environment before facing each other. They are so fast, Naruto said, looking to Mirai. Mokuton, binding roots no jutsu, Itachi said, touching the ground. Mirai jumped and touched one of the roots. Horn no jutsu, Mirai said. The roots froze. Itachi's hands got stuck within the ice. Mirai quickly moved to catch Itachi. Kaden, fireball no jutsu, Itachi split fire to the roots. Mirai was about to attack him, but the man removed from the way, but she was able to touch his leg. Itachi noticed that and looked down. Mirai smiled and made seals with just one head. Valkyrian kiss no jutsu, Mirai said. Itachi felt something on his brain. He started drooling and fell on his knees. Itachi was feeling a lot of emotions all at the same time. The man looked to Mirai, but he couldn't move. He was feeling pain, then happiness, and then hot, then cold, all were mixing his brain working. Itachi's brain had no idea of what to do to counter back the emotion. Itachi continued drooling a lot. He was sweating and freezing at the same time. Kisame noticed his comrade was not okay. Mirai made more seals. Flood no jutsu, Itachi screamed. A lot of strikes appeared around his body. Something was cutting him. The leaves from the trees moved incredible fast and cut out Itachi's skin. During more than 3 minutes, Itachi was continuously stroked by leaves and wood. Kisame tried entering in the battle, but the wolves didn't let him leave his position. Itachi was badly wounded and breathing with difficulty. Mirai stepped near him, looking for the shinobi. The woman took out a kunai and was about to hit Itachi. The Uchiha looked deeply into her eyes, such as her. Naruto and Sakura were happy. Mirai defeated an Akatsuki and probably, she would handle Kisame. Mirai was about to stab Itachi, but one of those mysterious strikes that were always piercing Mirai cut her from the belly to the shoulder. A lot of blood came out. Mirai fainted near Itachi. Mom, Naruto screamed. Oh, my god, what happened? Sakura said. I see, Kisame said. The curse of the skulls. Mirai was unconscious. Itachi made a huge effort and held himself on his knees and hands. He took out a kunai and put himself over her. His body was trembling due to the wounds. Itachi placed the kunai near her neck. Kisame was now certain that they were about to win. Naruto was getting anger. His chakra started to flow. Some of the wolves looked to Naruto, groaning to him. Itachi continued holding the kunai, trembling a lot. Tears appeared on his eyes and he continued drooling. His blood was falling on Mirai's clothes and skin. Her blood was painting the ground around them. Itachi was about to kill her, but she moved her head and slowly opened her eyes. Her pupils turned blue. Itachi looked to her eyes. Mirai was trying to say something. Be Baldur's dream no jutsu, Mirai said and fainted again. Itachi got mad and was ready to kill her, but everything around him turned black. Itachi looked around him. The smell of the sea entered in his nose. He saw a very starish night and a lot of pine trees. Suddenly, Itachi felt a hit on his shoulder. The man looked back and saw a 5-year-old girl with black hair and black eyes piercing him. What the? Itachi said. He was about to turn over to get rid of the girl, but he sensed another presence. I don't have only 2 hands, brother, said a voice. Itachi looked in front of him and sees Sasuke in his second form of the cursed seal. The 2 hand-shaped wings appeared and drilled his chest. A lot of blood came out. Itachi felt cold. I told you I was going to kill you, Sasuke said. Itachi looked to him. And the best part of it is that I used your own daughter to do it. Itachi felt really cold. The smell of the sea disappeared and he was back on the Konoha's surroundings. Mirai continued unconscious under him. Itachi appeared confused. He decided to finish her once and for all, but someone punched him. The Akatsuki flies through the air right into Kisami's arms. Itachi continued confused. Hitaki, Kakashi? Itachi said, getting angry. I won't let you hurt Naruto, Sakura or the woman I love. Kakashi said, looking to him with both eyes. Itachi seemed surprised. Kakashi grabbed Mirai, holding her gently in his arms. Naruto was very mad and he just didn't jump over Itachi, because of the wolves that appeared to be trying to prevent anyone to enter the battle. This won't stay like this, Itachi said, drooling a lot. Kisame looked to him. We cannot continue. You're much wounded, Kisame said, pulling Itachi, but he seemed decided to continue the fight. This time, Itachi's eyes became blurred. We will say, Itachi fainted. Kisame looked to him. This time you really pulled yourself too much, Kisame said and looked to the leaves. We will come back. The two disappeared. Kakashi looked to them and then to Mirai, putting her slowly on the ground. Mirai? Mirai, can you hear me? Say something? Kakashi said, worried with her. Mirai continued unconscious. Sakura came near her and started healing Mirai. Mom, she fought to protect me, Naruto said, crying. It should be I protecting her, not the contraire. I'm feeling useless. Kakashi looked to him and then to Mirai. The color was getting back to her face. Kakashi was holding her hand. No, I'm her lover. I should be the one protecting her. After 3 months I never thought this could happen. It was everything so peaceful and now this. Sorry, Mirai, Kakashi said. After a while, Mirai opened her eyes and looked to Naruto and then to Kakashi. Mom, Naruto happily said, smiling. Mirai, Kakashi caressed her face. I'm so happy you're okay. Mirai looked to him and then to the sky, crying. That's why I hate being a ninja, Mirai said. All found that sentence strange. I cannot heal more, Sakura said. Mirai-sama continues to be much wounded. We need to get her to Tsunade-sama. Kakashi grabbed her. Let's go. Kakashi left with Mirai and Sakura. Naruto stayed there. He was looking to the ground where Mirai's and Itachi's blood was. I need to be stronger. Mom, I'm going to protect you. I'll save you. I won't let anybody hurt you again, Naruto said. Not even if for that I need to use all my and Kyuubi's chakra, I'll use. Kisame reached the Akatsuki HQ. There was the Akatsuki leader, Deidara and Zetsu. The three looked surprised when they noticed Itachi's state. What happened, dude? Deidara asked. We were after the Kyuubi's Jinchuriki and a moon nin appeared to defend him, Kisame said. Deidara and Zetsu looked to each other and then back to Kisame. You're not telling us that Itachi got his ass kicked by a moon nin? Zetsu asked. Kisame was about to speak but the owl got near Itachi and put his hand on the Uchiha's neck. He was attacked by a Valkyrian kiss no jutsu, the owl said. All looked to each other and then to the AL. What's a Valkyrian kiss no jutsu? Deidara asked. It's a jutsu that when your opponent, in contact with any part of your body, can send an electric impulse through your nervous system to your brain and confuses the electric impulses sent to the other parts of your body, causing a lot of pain and mixing your members' moves. The owl explained. It's a forbidden jutsu from the hidden moon, used many times to gain information and torture enemy ninjas. That explained why Itachi was drooling a lot, Kisame said. The owl looked to him. What were you doing in that moment, fish face? Deidara asked. Kisame sent him a bad look. I was about to kidnap that Naruto guy, but the moon girl used Ornulu's wolf's pack, summoning a lot of big wolves, Kisame told. Deidara and Zetsu appeared confused. Ornulu's wolf's pack? Zetsu said. Isn't that? Yes, it is, the owl said. So she is in Konoha. Why? The owl looked to them. I swear I did nothing. Deidara said. The owl looked to Zetsu and Kisame. All clear. Wasn't me. The owl looked to Itachi and started healing him. I need to find out why she is in Konoha. But now we have other problems. Contact with Hidan and the others and say to them to come back. I need all of you here. Zetsu told me that Orochimaru and Itachi's little brother are planning to get rid of us, as if that was possible. The owl said with a sarcastic tone. We need to find them and show that they aren't that strong. Now that Sasori is dead we need to be extra careful. Don't think you have your weak points protected, your opponents can be really strong. The owl advised and looked back to Itachi, noticing something. Baldur's dream? I need to know what this Uchiha saw. What about Mirai? Deidara asked. The owl looked to him. Contact the Tsukikage. How? The Tsukikage is. Deidara was about to speak but the owl cut his word. I said contact the Tsukikage and ask him why Mirai is in Konoha. It's an order. The owl yielded. I need to know what's going on. The owl looked to the ground. The hidden moon is our stronger ally. If the old Tsukikage knows about her fight with one of ours, we could get in trouble. The owl looked to Itachi, who woke up. You know how important the alliance with the moon is. Why have you insisted in fighting a moon nin? She decided to protect Naruto, and Naruto is also important. Itachi said. The owl got mad. The last time I checked, I'm the one who defines the priorities. The owl said. Itachi got angry. I didn't know she was a moon nin. Itachi said. She didn't have her forehead protector. I assumed she was from the leaf or one of the leaf's allies. That's what happens when you miss the reunions. The owl yelled. Let's just hope that does not reach the ears of the Tsukikage. Why do you care so much about that alliance? Itachi asked. That's not of your business. Rest, I need you 100. The owl said and left. Man, sometimes he scares me. Kisame said. Yeah, Deidara agreed and looked to Itachi, smiling in a tricky way. Itachi got his ass kicked by a girl. Itachi got his ass kicked by a girl. Stop it, Itachi said and went to his bedroom. Mirai was on the hospital. Kakashi and Naruto decided not to leave her side. As a consequence of that, none of them went to the bathroom, but they preferred to drown on their own pee than leave his beloved Mirai with the other. Mirai opened her eyes and looked first to Naruto. The boy smiled to her and took that as a victory, laughing at Kakashi from the deeps of his mind. Mom, are you okay? Naruto asked. Mirai smiled. Fine, just a little tired and sick. Mirai answered. Kakashi put his hand on Mirai's face, caressing it. Are you really okay? You seem sick. Kakashi asked. Mirai looked to him. Naruto felt jealous. That's because she's doing a lot of things she shouldn't. Tsunade entered in the room and gave Mirai a big fruits basket. Eat that all. Will mom be fine? Naruto asked, controlling to not piss on his pants. Tsunade noticed he was acting a little strange. Yes, if she don't pulled herself too much. Fighting Akatsuki's members or S-class missing nins. Tsunade said. Mirai smiled. You can go home, but be careful. Kakashi held Mirai on his arms and took her home, right after he went to the bathroom, such as Naruto. Mirai was on her and Naruto's room alone. She was thinking about a lot of things. I shouldn't have fought, Mirai whispered, putting her hand on her belly. We're hungry, Mom. Mirai, Kakashi and Naruto entered at the same time. Both fought to see who was getting first near Mirai, getting stuck on the door. Mirai smiled to them. Do you need something? Kakashi asked. He appeared to be tired. No, I'm fine. You need to have a rest. Go home and have a sleep. Mirai said. Kakashi looked to her, fearing to leave his love alone. Yeah, Kakashi-sensei. Why don't you go home? Naruto asked. I'll take care of mom. Naruto was happy about the possibility of being alone with his mom. Yeah, I could use some rest. Kakashi got closer to Mirai. Naruto realized he was going to kiss her and decided to turn his back to them. Kakashi took out his mask and lovely kissed Mirai. Naruto looked to the clock on the closet, counting the time. Kakashi continued kissing Mirai. The woman grabbed Kakashi's hand and put it on her belly. Kakashi looked to it but continued kissing Mirai. Naruto was getting angrier every time the second hand moved. I'll see you tomorrow morning. No, Mirai said, smiling and caressing Kakashi's face. Sleep well, have a drink with your friends and come meet me in the afternoon. Bye. They kissed again. After another long kiss, Kakashi covered his face again and went home. Naruto turned again to Mirai. How can you date him? Naruto asked. Mirai smiled, raising her arm and catching one of Naruto's hands. Come sleep with mommy, Mirai said, pulling Naruto. The boy smiled, dressed his pajama and went to bed with her. Naruto hugged her. I'm happy to be with you, mommy, Naruto said. Mirai caressed his head. Naruto was thinking about something and then asked Mirai. Mom, that boy you were with, before Kakashi-sensei, did you do with him everything you do with Kakashi-sensei? Mirai looked to him and sadly smiled. Only some things. Once none could know that we were dating, we couldn't walk on the street with hand in hand. We only saw ourselves when we knew that none was coming. It was a lot complicated. With Kakashi, I can be all the time without fearing anything. Mirai explained. Naruto noticed she appeared to be sad. You haven't forgotten that boy yet, do you? Naruto asked. Mirai closed her eyes. You really are smarter than you appear. Mirai said. I'm happy with Kakashi. I love Kakashi. Mirai said, putting her hand on her belly. Naruto felt jealous when she said she loved Kakashi. But that boy was my first love. The first person I gave myself to. It's hard to forget that. When was your first kiss? I mean, when you realized you really loved him? Naruto asked, interested in his mother's life. Well, we kissed when we were 14, weeks after we first met. But I only realized I loved him 7 years later, when he came back to the moon. Mirai said. We meet again when he and his comrades came to the hidden moon. He waited for me in a very small broom closet and then pulled me inside. A broom closet? A small one? She's mom, he could be a little more. That broom closet was really small and nasty, but none would be able to find us there. Mirai explained. It was there, in that broom closet, that we realized we loved each other and that we. Mirai blushed a little. Had our first time. First time of what? Naruto asked. Mirai smiled. Never mind, let's sleep. Tomorrow is a big day. Mirai said, appearing to get a lot happier. In the next day, Naruto got up earlier and prepared a tasty breakfast to Mirai. The woman was sleeping when Naruto entered in the room. Naruto left the tray in the table near the bed and softly kissed Mirai's face. Mirai moaned and opened her eyes, looking to Naruto. Oh, my sweetie, you brought mom's breakfast, Mirai said, getting up. Tsunade said you need to eat a lot. So, I made all this for you. Hinata is teaching me to cook, Naruto said. Mirai picked up bread and looked to him. You seem to be going just fine with Hinata. Mirai asked. Yeah, I just hope that the Jedi Master doesn't figure out our affair, otherwise, he would make our lives a living hell. Naruto said. Mirai looked to him and blushed, looking a little nervous. Naruto noticed. What's wrong? Don't tell me the food is unpleasant. No, the food is awesome, it's just that. Mirai breathes deep. Have you ever thought about having a brother or a sister? A brother or a sister? Naruto looked to the roof and then back to Mirai. When I was younger I thought of it a lot of times. Did I have a sibling? If I had one, how would it be? Would he treat me like all the others or would he be my partner? I guess I would like to have someone to share my. Naruto appeared to be nervous. Solitude? Mirai ended the sentence. Naruto looked to her. Yeah, but now I have you, mom. But why are you asking me this? Naruto asked. Mirai blushed. Well, mom and Kakashi are going fine, and mom loves you a lot and mom is going to give you a brother. Mirai said, all blushed. Naruto looked to her. How are you going to give me a brother? Naruto asked. Mirai looked to him. I'm pregnant, Mirai confessed. Naruto looked to her. You mean, you're going to have a baby? Naruto asked a little confused. How? What do you mean with how? Didn't anyone ever tell you from here the babies come from? Mirai asked. Yes, they come with a stork, Naruto said. Mirai laughed. Naruto looked to her. What's so funny? I once asked Iruka-sensei, he blushed a lot and told me that. Well, Iruka could know how to take care of children, but he's still too green to talk about stuff like that. Mirai said, trying to stop laughing. Naruto looked to her. It appears that I, as your mommy, am the one who's going to teach you that. Naruto was listening. Mirai looked to him, trying to explain it. When a boy loves a girl, they start dating and later, they marry. And, after a while, they decide to have a child. Where does the child come from? Naruto asked. Well, the boy and the girl go to bed and make love. Mirai said. Naruto appeared confused. How do they make love? Naruto said. Isn't love what we feel for someone? I thought it was a feeling we build and not that we could make. Let's say, the boy? Mirai was having problems to explain that to Naruto. The boy kisses the girl and then. Babies are made with kisses? Naruto asked, scared. Then I and Hinata are going to have a bunch of them. Oh god, I don't want to have that much. Oh no. Naruto's face got blue. Mirai looked to him. What's wrong? I once, accidentally, kissed Sasuke. We are not going to have a baby? Naruto thought how a child of his and Sasuke could be. Naruto's face got even scarier. No, Naruto. No. Babies aren't made with kisses. Mirai calmed her son. Let me end. The boy kisses the girl and they get together. Let's say, the boy puts his in the girl's. I do not understand, Naruto asked. Mirai couldn't also explain it better without shocking Naruto. Well, get the TV here. I'll show you how babies are made, Mirai said. Naruto, full of curiosity, ran to the living room and picked up the TV and the VCR and put them on the room. Mirai took a tape out of the bed table and put it on the VCR. What's that movie about? Naruto asked. I never knew you hide movies in your bed table. Mirai blushed. It's a movie that Kakashi borrowed me to see when we were, never mind. Mirai sat on the bed, just like Naruto. They started seeing the movie. Why is he taking her clothes out? Naruto asked. Well, they're going to make love. Mirai said. You need to take your clothes out to make love. Unless the some of them. Mirai explained. How nasty. Naruto said. He is putting his hands on her. And she is putting her hands on his weenie. Are babies made like this? Well, some let's say they're just getting ready. Mirai tried to explain, but Naruto seemed to be shocked. The persons in the movie started making love. Naruto was about to throw up. Babies are made like this? Naruto asked. Yes, after making love, the baby comes 9 months later. Mirai said. You mean, the woman in the tape is now pregnant? Naruto asked. Yep, so, if you are pregnant, that means that Kakashi-sensei did those disgusting awful things to you? Naruto tried not to imagine Kakashi above his mother. The anger was getting control of him. They are not awful. Mirai tried to explain, but Naruto was shooting smoke from his nose. I'm going to kill Kakashi-sensei. This time, he exceeded all the frontiers of decency. Naruto ran to find Kakashi, leaving home. Sakura was entering to take care of Mirai, but Naruto didn't notice her, he was so angry. Mirai tried to get up to catch him, but her body was still hurting. What's wrong with him? Sakura asked. Mirai looked to her. Kakashi was on a bar with Asuma, Guy and Iruka. I heard that Mirai was defeated by Itachi. Asuma said. Kakashi felt sad. So the Akatsuki is after Naruto again. Mirai's love towards Naruto made her have the instinct of protection. She fought against Itachi. Once she didn't know him, she had no idea of what he was capable of. Kakashi said, feeling sorry. Don't worry. She'll get well quickly. Guy said. It's a pity that such beautiful girl ended up with a guy like you. Kakashi and Asuma looked to him. I'm going to see her after lunch. I just hope that. Kakashi's word is cut by a scream. Kakashi-sensei, how could you do those awful things to mommy? Naruto screamed. Kakashi and the others looked to him. Naruto, how many times have I told you not to scream like that? Iruka yelled. Naruto was so angry he didn't even look to him. The boy was looking very angry to Kakashi. Everybody in the street was looking them. What awful things? What are you talking about? Kakashi asked. Don't act like you don't know. I saw it all. You put your hands on mommy's body and you. Naruto was getting problems finding the correct words. Naruto, what's wrong? Kakashi asked. Naruto pointed his finger to Kakashi. You rode mom like she was an horse and you screamed like crazy and you were all sweated and kissed moms. Naruto screamed. Kakashi blushed a lot. Iruka was open-mouthed without knowing what to say. Guy and Asuma put their hands in front of the mouth, trying not to laugh out loud. The mothers on the route put their hands on the ears of the children. Everybody was looking to Kakashi, who wished to be an ostrich to hide his head on a hole. Naruto continued describing a lot of things he saw on the movie. And you slapped mom's butt and then you made her kiss your weenie and you. Naruto felt 2 hands on his head. Someone pressed his head a lot with the hands. Don't scream those things in the middle of the street. Jiraiya said, pressing his head. But Kakashi-sensei did those awful things to mom. Naruto yielded. They are not awful, especially if the woman is Mirai. Jiraiya said. Naruto tried to not think about that, continuing to scream. But Kakashi-sensei did all those awful stuff and now mom is pregnant. Naruto yielded. Dead silence. Mirai is what? Kakashi asked, forgetting all the shame Naruto put him through. Jiraiya and Naruto looked to him. What did you say, Naruto? Kakashi was getting nervous, waiting Naruto's answer. Naruto, tell me. Now tell me. You did all those horrendous things to mommy? Poor mommy. Having Kakashi-sensei's sweat body over her. Naruto said. Forget the horrendous things. Is Mirai going to have a baby? Kakashi asked. All looked to Naruto, who continued angry. Thanks to you, yes. Dirty sensei. All those stuff, so nasty, and mom said they were expression of love. I'll never do that to Hinata. Naruto said, quietly. Kakashi's eyes became wet. Mirai is pregnant. I'm going to be a father. Oh my god. Kakashi ran to Naruto's house. Yeah, now you run away. Naruto yielded and wanted to go after him, but Jiraiya pulled the boy. Naruto looked to the Sennin. I guess they need to be alone. Jiraiya said, holding Naruto. Kakashi ran like he never ran before. The Junin entered in Naruto's house and ran to Mirai and Naruto's bedroom. Sakura was there along with Mirai. The moon nin, by Kakashi's face, noticed it all. I guess Naruto already told you, Mirai said, blushing a lot. Kakashi kneeled down by her side. Why haven't you told me? Kakashi asked, caressing Mirai's face. Sakura had no idea about what was going on. I was going to tell you this afternoon, but I decided to tell Naruto first, and as I expected, he overreacted and made a drama. Mirai said. Kakashi looked to her. Since Naruto already told you, I guess. I need to assure you. Yes, I am pregnant. Mirai said. Kakashi hugged her. I'm so happy to hear that. Kakashi said. Mirai smiled. Sakura decided to leave the two alone. Kakashi, while hugging Mirai, looked to her. Since when did you know? About a while. Mirai answered. You fought against Itachi pregnant? Kakashi asked, worried. Fear not, the baby is fine. Mirai said. Kakashi looked to her, taking out his mask. I cannot fit in myself with all this happiness I'm feeling. Kakashi said and kissed Mirai. Mirai felt very happy in that moment, but something inside of her was not. Naruto entered home. He continued to be annoyed. Sakura looked to him. Kakashi-sensei is with Mirai-sama. Sakura said, but noticed Naruto was still bored. Is something wrong? Sakura asked, putting her hands on his shoulders. I wanted mom just for me. Damn Kakashi-sensei. Naruto said and took out Sakura's hands. The girl felt bad. Naruto entered on his bedroom and Kakashi was there with Mirai. Naruto decided not to look to him. Mirai looked to Kakashi. I'm going home, Kakashi said. If you need something, just call me. Kakashi left. Mirai looked to Naruto. Don't be like that, Mirai said. Naruto looked to her with his eyes full of tears. You promised you'll be my mother and now, it's Kakashi-sensei here, Kakashi-sensei there. Naruto was sad. I never stopped loving you. You were my first son. I'll promise you I won't let you. I love you as a son and I love Kakashi as a man. They are two different things. Mirai explained, caressing Naruto. But you're going to have a baby, and I'll treat you like I always did. Don't be sad, sweetie. Mirai said, lending Naruto's head on her chest. I'll always be where for you. Promise? Yeah, and mom is going to teach you something real cool. Mirai said. Naruto looked to her. I'm going to teach you the old way of making jutsus from the hidden moon. I'm going to teach you jutsus that cannot be copied. I'm going to teach you old runes and the magic of the Norse gods. Naruto looked to her and smiled a lot. You're going to teach me all of your cool jutsus? And how to use Norse magic? That's bloody awesome, Naruto said. Mirai smiled. It's easy to learn, if you know old runes of course, that's why I'm going to teach you. Be ready. The days were passing by. Naruto's days were passing studying old runes, their meaning and strength. After months learning, Naruto could already speak Norse language like a Norseman. Mirai was happy to see him learning so quickly. Kakashi was surprised with that. How could he learn how to speak a language in such a short period of time? Kakashi asked. It makes me think if he has any Norse origin. I used your Kage Bunshin system of training and then. I guess I won't tell you, you would copycat. Mirai played. Kakashi hugged her, caressing her big belly. Our baby is going to birth within 3 months. I cannot wait, Kakashi said. Mirai smiled. Well, I'll take Naruto to Jiraiya, he wants to see him. Once is morning, Sakura can take care of you. Bye baby. Bye mommy. Kakashi said bye and left with Naruto, who also said bye to his mommy. Naruto was not suitable yet with the idea of sharing Mirai with Kakashi, but what has no solution is already solved. Sakura and Mirai were alone in the woods. Sakura looked to Mirai. Do you think Naruto would ever look to me? Sakura asked. Mirai looked to her. When he was younger, he liked me, but now, he doesn't even look at me. He just thinks about Hinata. Naruto told me that you liked your former comrade, Sasuke, isn't it? Mirai asked. Sakura felt sad. It must be hard to lose like that the one you loved. Sasuke-kun? Sakura didn't know what to say. He is completely obsessed with the idea of killing his brother, he never cared about me. Sakura said. I was a fool to think that, one day, I could become Mrs. Uchiha. Mirai felt sad about her. I know how you feel. Mirai said, feeling sad. I really know how you feel. Mirai remembered her first love and became sad. Probably, we won't be able to see each other again. Why can't I take those words out of my head, after all I'm leaving? Of course you know, especially because you ran from me. A voice said. Sakura and Mirai recognized the voice. Both looked back and saw a boy about 16 years with black hair and shining red eyes. Sasuke-kun, Sakura said, crying. You're back. Sasuke looked to her and then to Mirai. I came for you, Mirai dono. Sasuke said. Sakura looked to him and then to Mirai. I want your foreseeing powers to help me kill my brother. Foreseeing powers? Sakura asked confused. You can see the future? Mirai looked to Sakura and then to Sasuke. I won't help you. You're completely possessed by sin. I'll never help someone like you. Mirai said. But you're in love with someone who sins so much as me. Sasuke said. Mirai got nervous. I see. I saw you too, you were too careless. Now, if you don't want to lose more, come with me and foresee for me. I won't, Mirai insisted. Sasuke didn't lose his cold blood. I prefer die in battle against you than serve you, Uchiha Sasuke. Then be it. I fight against you and I'll take out your skull eyes for me. They'll make me see beyond. Sasuke was going to jump over Mirai, but Sakura put herself in front of her. Sasuke didn't slow down. Sakura moved quickly and hit Sasuke's face, piercing him. Sasuke flies and hits the ground. The fifth much have taught you those moves. Sasuke said. But Orochimaru told me much more than you could ever imagine. Sasuke ran again to Sakura, taking out his sword. Sakura got ready to punch him in the right moment. Sasuke made seals and used Bunshin no Jutsu. Sakura couldn't tell which one of them was the real. One Sasuke jumped over Sakura and another over Mirai. Eli no Jutsu, Mirai said. Sasuke, the real one, stopped the attack, looking to Mirai. Sakura was going to hit the clone but it disappeared. Sasuke tried to move, but his body was getting old. Genjutsu, against a Sharingan? You know more about me than even myself. Sasuke said. I see, you foresaw I was going to attack you and you used a genjutsu on me. Sasuke raised his now really old hand. Kai. Sasuke's body returned to normal. The Uchiha jumped once more against Mirai, but Sakura put herself in front of her. Take this. Sakura was about to punch Sasuke, but he quickly moved his arm and punched her on the belly. Sakura coughed out a lot of blood. As I told you once, you really are annoying, Sasuke said. Sakura fell on the ground. Sasuke grabbed her hair and pulled her up. That's why you'll never be a true ninja. You're too stupid and you never knew how to improve, always waiting for the others to help you. You should run after what you believe. That's why I ran from you. Sakura said and turned into smoke. Kage Bunshin? Sasuke said and looked behind, but Sakura was not there. The sunlight stopped shining upon Sasuke. The boy looked up and saw Sakura with angel wings. So, you also know how to fly. I won't let you hurt Mirai-sama. Sakura said and flew to Sasuke, ready to give him a heavy punch. Mirai-sama is lying to you all. Sasuke said and decided to take the punch. Sakura was about to hit him, but a huge snake appears and bites her. Sakura screamed, "You're still too weak." The snake threw Sakura to the ground. The girl fainted. Nothing was there between Mirai and Sasuke. Come with me. You cannot take a battle in your state. You know who I am. I can handle any battle. Mirai said. I know how to separate things. Even if need to fight the one I love the most, I'll do it as if I was fighting my worst enemy. The words of a true shinobi. Would you fight against me? Sasuke asked. Mirai smiled. No, because your opponent will beware anytime. Mirai said. Then, I can take out what I want. Another voice said. Mirai felt her body being pulled to a tree. A man with white skin, black hair and snake tongue appeared. I want your blood. I want the almighty advanced lineage of the Skulls. Orochimaru, Mirai said, looking to him. You came to catch me, as I predicted. So, you know you're coming with us. Sasuke said. Mirai looked to her hands and saw them being eaten by the tree where Orochimaru's head was. Mirai tried to get out, but she couldn't. You cannot do any jutsu or Norse magic without your hands or legs. Orochimaru said. Mirai noticed her legs were also inside the tree. I've already saw some Norse jutsus, I know how to prevent you to use them. Mirai looked to Orochimaru. Betraying us was rewarding to you. Mirai said. Orochimaru smiled. You'll end up dead, you know that. That's why I'm here for you. Orochimaru said. I want. Orochimaru's tongue opened Mirai's dress until they could saw a tattoo on Mirai's. Your immortality. The tattoo was a purple butterfly with wings like the ones Mirai gets when she uses Tsubasa no Jutsu. Sasuke got near Mirai and put his hand on her belly. I wonder if this child will ever see the sunlight. Sasuke said. Mirai got scared. Sasuke caressed Mirai's belly. Would it be a girl or a boy? Sasuke looked to Mirai, continuing caressing her belly. You're so beautiful. Sasuke got closer to Mirai. Let me take out your butterfly. Sasuke put his hand on Mirai's tattoo, caressing her. Mirai struggled to get out of Orochimaru's jutsu, but it was impossible. Sasuke's face was getting closer to her. What did he feel when he kissed you? Sasuke asked. Tears appeared on Mirai's eyes. Please, Sasuke, don't do this. If I die, you'll also die, please. Mirai begged, but Sasuke continued looking at her. I also want to taste the forbidden fruit. Sasuke kisses Mirai. The moon nin was feeling awful. Sasuke continued kissing Mirai and the hand he had on her belly started to shine. Mirai felt something pressing her belly, making her pain a lot. Sasuke's hand was pressing even deeper. Mirai was feeling more pain. She wanted to scream, but Sasuke continued kissing her. Sasuke felt the taste of blood and stopped kissing Mirai. His lips were full of blood. Pity I needed to do that. Your blood tastes good. Sasuke said, licking his lips and then Mirai's. Mirai was bleeding a lot from the mouth. I want to see if that baby survives after this. Mirai looked to Sasuke. Her vision was getting fuzzy. My baby. Mirai fainted. Orochimaru got her. Let's take her to our lair. Orochimaru said. She'll be needed to destroy Akatsuki and to continue my plans of knowing all jutsus. Her knowledge about Norse jutsus is important. Yeah, let's go. You'll pay for this. An angry voice said. Sasuke and Orochimaru looked back and saw Naruto in his first tail form. Naruto. Sasuke said. How could you? Naruto saw Mirai bleeding from her mouth and her belly. How could you do that to someone so good and kind? You'll pay for this. Naruto said, passing to his second tail. My mom, how could you? This is getting ugly, we need to run. Orochimaru said. I'll fight Naruto. After all, I'm stronger than him. Sasuke said. Naruto was getting angrier. Release my mother. Naruto said. Sasuke smiled. She will be the perfect wife for me. Together we will create the perfect lineage and resurrect the Uchiha clan. The only thing here that is going to be created is your grave. Naruto said. His chakra continued moving around and he passed to his third form. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Naruto started making seals. Tsubasa no Jutsu. The same jutsu Sakura did. Sasuke said. Naruto's chakra focused in his back and it turned into 4 demon wings. The first 2 were smaller than the lower ones. Orochimaru looked to his wings surprised. Demon wings? Must be from the Kyuubi chakra. Orochimaru said. Be careful, his powers are bigger than the last time. I'll win. Sasuke took out his sword and pointed to Naruto. Will you defeat me in time to save your mother and her child? Let's see then. You'll pay. Naruto's wings start moving, raising up a lot of dust and shaking the trees around them. Naruto quickly flies to Sasuke. Leave my mother alone. Naruto flew to Sasuke. His wings were beating fast, creating a lot of wind. Naruto started making Rasengan and was about to hit Sasuke. Current Chidori. Sasuke said, and a lot of lighting shot out of his body. Naruto's chakra was able to deflect the thunders and the boy hit Sasuke with Rasengan. Sasuke is projected meters ahead. He gets up and looks to Naruto. His Rasengan is stronger and those wings make him move faster and easily through the air. How can he move so freely on the air? Leave my mother alone, or you'll pay. Naruto said once more. Sasuke noticed that Naruto had changed. For someone who wanted to save me at any cost, you seem to have a big killing intent towards me. Sasuke said. Naruto looked to him. I thought of you as my brother, even when you left Konoha. I always hoped you'll come back to your senses and return to us, but when we met again, I realized you'd change. And now, when you almost killed my mother, when you wanted to take her away from me. I cannot forgive that, Naruto said. You're stupid as always. Sasuke said. Do you really think Mirai would take care of you as her son if she wasn't expecting something in return? Sasuke said. Nobody give anything to anyone without expecting a reward. You're lying. Mom loves me. She proved a lot of times that she loves me as if I was her son. Naruto screamed. The Hidden Moon village has no alliances with the other villages. It's a completely lonely village. Its ninjas are rated among the best, so they are too arrogant to say they need no alliance. Although, Mirai came to the leaf to ask for help. Why? She wants something from the leaf. There is no reason for her to ask help, she's truly strong. Now, she's an S-class missing nin from the Hidden Moon. And I'm here to get her knowledge. Sasuke said, taking out his sword. Be ready, for I will show no mercy. I'll say the same. Naruto started making some seals Sasuke never saw together. I also got Mirai's knowledge, and for that, I didn't need to kidnap her. Naruto's wings started to move. Loki no jutsu. Nothing happened. Sasuke smiled, but Naruto didn't appear worried. You really are trash. Such knowledge and you even don't know how to use it. Sasuke started run to Naruto. Orochimaru looked to Naruto, worried with his calmness. Die. Sasuke was running, but, suddenly, dozens of ropes appeared from the nothing, trying to tie him. What? Where did these ropes come from? Sasuke cut some of the ropes and ran from the others. After the ropes, two big axes appeared and tried to cut Sasuke in half. Sasuke used Chidori to break both axes, but right after that, hundreds of kunais came from the ground and hit Sasuke. This time he wasn't able to deflect them all and he got hit. What the hell? After the kunais, shurikens were coming from everywhere. Sasuke, once again, wasn't able to run from all of them. Sasuke, stop, Orochimaru ordered. Sasuke stopped and looked to him. You were caught in the middle of a trap. Orochimaru looked down to Sasuke's feet. The boy looked down and saw a lot of chakra strings. There were strings all over the place. What jutsu is this? Sasuke asked. It's a simple trick, Naruto said. Sasuke looked to him. My Loki no jutsu is able to summon a lot of traps and tricks to the field around me. Anyone who touches my chakra strings activates a trap and falls right into it. Once you continued walking to hit me, you continued touching the strings, so you continued falling into traps. Naruto explained, smiling. Sasuke got jealous about Naruto's new knowledge of Norse jutsus. If I continued moving, I'll continue falling into traps, which means, I need to attack you from here. Sasuke looked to Naruto and then joined his chakra, cutting all the strings. All the traps were activated and hit nothing, once Sasuke was not there. I'll not risk attack you from here. You have those wings on your back. You'll easy flee from my attacks. This time, Sasuke concentrates his chakra on his sword, turning it to fire. I'll show you my strength. Sasuke quickly moves to Naruto. Naruto looked to his mom, seeing her losing color and more blood. I cannot fight for too long. I need to save mom. Naruto continued making seals. Sasuke was able to see 3 old runes every time he made a seal. This will consume a lot of chakra. Naruto joined his hands. Futon, Nidhogg wings no jutsu. Naruto started moving his wings and the wind took the shape of a giant dragon and started cutting everything around the Uchiha. Sasuke used his sword to cut the wind. Kaden, flaming sword no jutsu. The fire on Sasuke's sword increased size and started consuming the air Naruto used on his attack. The dragon fell over Sasuke, but he escapes thanks to his sword. Now it's your turn, Naruto. Sasuke bites his finger. Summoning no jutsu. Thousands of snakes appeared on the ground and caught Naruto. The boy couldn't fly. Sasuke was about to cut Naruto, but he started making seals. 2 purple circles appeared under Naruto, one inside the other. Between the circles, runes started to appear. Orochimaru recognized that jutsu is the same jutsu that Doryokugan used on me. Orochimaru said, that jutsu? A jutsu forbidden by the gods. Orochimaru looked worried to Sasuke and then to Mirai. This girl's knowledge is scary. I just hope that Naruto had not forgotten his feelings towards Sasuke, otherwise, we'll be dead. I'll show to you Sasuke, what the real love a son has for a mother can make. Your love towards your mother just makes you want to revenge her, makes I want to improve to impress her. Would your mother be impressed seeing her sons killing themselves? Naruto said. Sasuke got angry. Shut up. This woman is not your mother and she'll never be. Mother is only one, Sasuke said. That's why I don't want to lose this one, because I've already lost mine. Naruto said. The runes completed, making another line. A huge rune appeared in the middle of the smaller circle. Naruto bites his lip and lets his blood fall on the ground. You'll see what love can do. Hell no jutsu. It's true. It's really that jutsu. Orochimaru said. What? Sasuke saw a decomposed hand emerging from the ground and grabbing his leg. What's this? A lot of zombies came out of the ground. The stench of death was all over the place. The ground color changed to a dead black desert appearance. The trees around them died in the same moment, such as every live creature. The zombie went near Sasuke. The boy tried to burn them or to cut them, but they were so many, he had no chance. The zombies went after Orochimaru, pulling him to the ground. The legendary ninja tried to escape, but once more, they appeared to be more zombies than sand in a desert. I won't let you win, Naruto. I need Mirai to kill my brother. Sasuke said, summoning no jutsu. Don't do that, Orochimaru advised, but was too late. The snakes came out, but they didn't appear to be normal. They were also zombies. What? Sasuke was surprised. This was the last jutsu mom taught me. It's hell no jutsu. Hell is the Norse goddess of hell and the underworld. Using the powers of that goddess I can summon a piece of hell anywhere I want and use the doomed souls. If you summon something to appear in hell, it will become dead immediately. After all, only fallen people can enter in hell. Naruto said. How could Naruto learn how to use Norse ninjutsu in such a few time? Only to a moon nin it would be easy to learn old runes, once the magic it's already in their blood, but for Naruto to learn this fast. Orochimaru started thinking. I remember the Akatsuki leader to speak about the hidden moon magic. Even if a child never saw old runes, if the Norse blood is running on his veins, then he can easily learn Norse ninjutsu. But Naruto is from the hidden leaf, just like his father and all of his family, unless… Wait, Naruto's hair is blonde, and he's blue-eyed. Sakura felt the stench from the zombies and wakes. She got scared when she saw what was going up. A zombie came near her. Sakura screamed. Naruto looked to her and ordered the zombie to move aside. Sakura-chan. Naruto looked to her. Sakura saw Naruto and also got scared. He was in his third tail form and had 4 big demon wings. Please, go ahead and save my mom from Orochimaru. He is being held by my zombies. Fear not, they'll not hurt you. Go. Sakura got up and ran through the middle of the zombies, reaching near Mirai. The girl was on the ground, bleeding a lot. Mirai-sama. Sakura decided to start healing Mirai. Sasuke decided to get rid of all those zombies. The boy used Sharingan and started making seals. Tsubasa no jutsu. Sasuke said. 6 demon wings appeared in Sasuke's back. The upper and the lower ones were small and the middle ones were very big. Sasuke flew through the middle of the zombies and caught Orochimaru. The two flew away. You copied Tsubasa no jutsu from Naruto? Orochimaru asked. No, from Sakura? Sasuke said, thinking how could Naruto made such a strong jutsu. Now what? We failed abducting the skull. Don't worry, she'll need to go back to the moon. When that day arrives, we'll get her on her way. Orochimaru said. Naruto is improving, all thanks to Mirai. If we got her, you two will make the perfect lineage, an Uchiha and a Skuld. The legend of Kurogane and the Skuld. I really hope it's true like you said. Sasuke said. Orochimaru smiled. Don't worry, it is. I've already seen the proof it is, isn't that right? Doryokugan? Naruto got back to normal and released the jutsu. Everything around him got back to normal. Mom? How is Mom? Naruto asked. Sakura-chan? I tried my best, but I had no idea how to heal her and the baby anymore. We need to take her to Tsunade-sama. Sakura said. Naruto looked to her and made seals. The wings appeared again on his back. Sakura did the same. Let's take her to the hospital. Naruto grabbed Mirai and the three left the place, heading to the hospital. Something fell from Mirai's clothes. It looked like a pink hair ribbon. It was Mirai's forehead protector. A moon was on the protector. The symbol of the hidden moon was scratched. Naruto and Sakura reached the hospital. Tsunade was there and got scared when she saw Mirai's state. What happened? Tsunade asked, trying to heal Mirai. We were attacked by Orochimaru and Sasuke. Sakura told. Tsunade looked to her and then to Mirai. We only escaped thanks to one of the jutsus Mirai taught Naruto. Let's take her in. Sakura, I'm going to need you and Shizune. Please, Naruto, send someone to contact Kakashi. I'm going with Mirai to the urgency room. Tsunade and Sakura took Mirai. Naruto sent someone after Kakashi and was now on the waiting room. How could I let that happen? Naruto said. Mom, please live? Naruto. Kakashi arrived. He appeared to be very concerned about Mirai. How's Mirai? Is she okay? And the baby? Naruto looked down, without saying a word. Kakashi bound his hands. So, she was running from Orochimaru. Mirai, you should have told me. The two waited for a very long time for news. Time never appeared to pass so slowly. Kakashi and Naruto changed places a lot of times. The Junin couldn't even read his book. Naruto's lip was full of blood because he was always biting it with the nerves. In the sunset, Tsunade came near them. Kakashi ran to her, such as Naruto. Mom? How's mom? Naruto asked with his heart beating very fast. Don't hide us nothing, Kakashi begged. Tsunade looked to them. Well, her diagnosis is not the best, Tsunade said. Naruto and Kakashi became worried. She lost a lot of blood and the baby was still in his development phase. It was really hard, but we needed to take the child out of her belly. Kakashi looked to her. The baby? Kakashi couldn't even ask. It's a beautiful girl. We put her on an incubator once she born too earlier, Tsunade said. Is she going to survive? Kakashi asked. The baby is too small and too weak. The chances of survival are 25 inches, Tsunade said. Tears fell from Kakashi's eye. Especially because the baby will not have Mirai's support. Will not have? Naruto asked. What do you mean with that? Is mom alive? Tsunade looked to Naruto and then to Kakashi. Say something, Hokage-sama. I cannot lose both my lover and my daughter, Kakashi said. Mirai is still alive, Tsunade said. Naruto smiled. Kakashi looked to Tsunade, waiting to hear some good news. But her state is really fragile. She used all of her chakra to save the baby. She's between life and death. I cannot do anything more. She asked me to think about the baby now. Mirai is speaking? Kakashi asked. Can we see her? Naruto asked, grabbing Tsunade's clothes. The Hokage smiled to him. Yes, but please don't put her nervous or make her speak too much, okay? Tsunade said and took Naruto and Kakashi to Mirai's bedroom. The woman was tied to a lot of machines. Naruto ran to her, grabbing her hand. Mommy, are you okay? Naruto asked, crying a lot. Mirai looked to him and slowly smiled. My son, Mirai said with a weak voice. Naruto noticed it and cried more. Don't cry, mom loves you. Mom, how could they do this to you? I'll make them pay, Naruto said. Don't, Mirai begged. Revenge is a sin, it would make you sin again and again, don't do that. But mom, promise me, Naruto, that you won't leave my side till I die. Mirai asked. Naruto looked to her. You're not going to die. Naruto said. You're going to be with me. You'll see me become a Junin and then an Anbu and then Hokage. Mom, promise, Mirai asked, crying. Naruto signed yes with his head. Mirai smiled and looked to Kakashi. Kakashi? Kakashi kneeled down and put his hand on her pale face. I don't want you to see me dying. Mirai, I love you. I won't leave your side either, Kakashi said, cleaning Mirai's tears. My daughter needs you more than me, Mirai said. Kakashi looked to her. Take care of her, she's on another room. Kakashi? Mirai closed her eyes, showing she was really tired. I'm sorry, I've been lying to you. Kakashi, don't speak, Kakashi asked, crying a lot. Mirai, we're both going to take care of our daughter. Mirai smiled. Kai, her name, I want her to be named Kai. She's going to need someone to look after her. She'll be a very beautiful baby, a strong ninja, just like her father. Mirai said. Now leave, Kakashi, enter only this room if they give you the certain that I'm going to live. If this is the last time we're going to see each other. Then bye, I love you, Kakashi. Mirai fell asleep. Mirai? Kakashi tried to wake her, but it was useless. Mom, Naruto was crying a lot, holding Mirai's hand near his face. I won't leave you, Mom. Naruto couldn't believe in how strong that pain was. I never thought that the pain of losing a mother would be that strong. Mom, Hokage-sama, where's the room of my baby? Kakashi asked. Tsunade looked to him and then to Sakura. I'll guide you there, Kakashi-sensei. This way, Sakura said, opening the door. Kakashi got up, looking to Mirai and holding her hand. He decided not to think that could be the last time he would see her alive. Mirai? Kakashi left. In another room was an incubator machine with a very tiny baby. Kakashi looked to her and tears appeared again on his eyes. Kakashi put his hands on the glass, looking to the tiny baby. She looked so fragile. My daughter, Kakashi said. Sakura looked to him and then to the baby. She's so small, so unprotected. My Kai, Tsunade-sama said she needed to be there for a week. Only after that we can tell if she is going to survive. Will you need anything, Kakashi-sensei? Sakura asked. No, I'll be fine here. Kakashi continued looking to Kai, feeling confused and lost. Sakura left. Kakashi didn't left the chairs of the incubator room where Kai was. The Junin passed the days looking to her, waiting to see her move. Tsunade entered sometimes to check the baby and then left. On the other side, Naruto passed his days looking to Mirai without leaving her hand. Hinata and Iruka entered the room. Naruto, you need to rest, Hinata said, caressing his hair. Naruto looked to her and then to Mirai. I promised I won't leave her side, Mom, Naruto said, leaning his head on Hinata's chest. Why it is so painful to see her lying there. Hinata continued caressing Naruto's hair. She'll be fine, I sense it, Hinata said. Naruto smiled and looked to her. I think she wouldn't just come here to be your mother for such a short period of time and then die. She'll survive. Naruto kissed Hinata. Iruka was changing the flowers and noticed Mirai had opened her eyes and it was looking to Naruto. Mom, Naruto also noticed Mirai had awakened. Are you okay? I'm still tired, I feel. Mirai's eyes turned blue. Iruka noticed the change, but Naruto was more worried about hearing his mother speak. I need you, come to me. Gamma, Omega, Mom, please don't say weird things, you're scaring me. Naruto said. Mom? Mirai's eyes returned to green. The woman looks to Naruto. I'm sorry, Naruto, don't say sorry, you're going to live. Mom, Naruto looked to her. If he came for me, we could have been. Mirai was looking to Naruto and everything around them disappears. Mirai's vision was getting fuzzy. Reality and imagination were mixing. Naruto turned into another person who looked a lot like him but older. He had blonde hair and blue eyes just like Naruto. Yondaime? Mirai said. The fourth smiled to her. I'll promise you, as soon as my son birth, I'll come here for you. Yondaime said to her. Mirai smiled. The fourth disappears and another person took place, holding Mirai's hand. It appeared to be a boy about 14 with an Enbu uniform. Mirai blushed a lot. The boy smiled to her. You gave a new meaning to my life. You made me realize I can feel happiness. The boy said with a smile full of passion and love, putting his other hand on Mirai's face and getting closer to her. The boy grew up. Now he appeared to be 21 and was wearing a big black coat and got even closer to Mirai. Now, I know I can feel. I feel love for you. I trust you. It doesn't matter how different we are. We'll always love each other, even if it pass 100 years. We'll always love each other because we were meant to be. The boy was really close to Mirai. The boy disappeared and Mirai saw Kakashi in his place holding her hand. Kakashi took out his mask, getting even closer to Mirai. I love you, Mirai, Kakashi said. Please don't leave me, we could be really happy. I don't care if you're not telling me why you are in the leaf. I just want to be with you, to love you for life, too. Kakashi disappeared and turned to Naruto. Naruto was really close to Mirai. Their lips were about to touch. I want to save you, because, deep within my heart I know. I need you to continue living. Naruto kisses Mirai. The girl blushed a lot and fell asleep. Hinata, Iruka and the real Naruto were looking to her. Mirai was smiling. Mom, please, get well soon. Naruto begged. Sakura enters the room where Kakashi was. Kakashi continued looking to Kai. Tsunade-sama needs to look at the baby. You need to leave Kakashi-sensei, Sakura said. Kakashi continued looking to the baby. She hadn't moved, she continued still. Just like in the first day I came here, Kakashi said sadly. While we check Kai, you could go home and relax a little, Sakura said. Kakashi looked to her. How is Mirai? He asked. Sakura looked down. Her state continues to be critical. Sakura said. We need to check her a lot of times a day. I see, she's not out of danger yet. Kakashi cleaned his face with the hand. I guess I'll go home. I need to have a bath. Kakashi left. Sakura felt pity of him and looked to Kai. Tsunade entered and looked to them. Let's check this little lady. Tsunade started checking Kai. Sakura looked to her. Tsunade-sama, you knew that Mirai has foreseeing powers? Sakura asked. Tsunade continued taking care of Kai. Yes, I knew. Tsunade answered. When she came to the leaf, she told me she was running from Orochimaru and Sasuke because of that and because of her knowledge. Orochimaru could destroy the Hidden Moon, so she ran away to protect her homeland. Mirai suffered a lot back in the Hidden Moon. She was a top talented ninja, but she hated to be one. So, once she ran from the Hidden Moon, now she's a missing nin. No, she's not a missing nin. Mirai is. Tsunade looked to Kai. Kakashi was on home with a plate of food in front of him, but he couldn't eat. Asuma entered home and looked at him. You need to eat, Asuma said. Kakashi looked to him. I wasn't there. Kakashi said. I wasn't there once more. And if you were there? It would have been different? You don't have the power to defeat Orochimaru. Forget about that. Now she's healing, Asuma said. Kakashi didn't look to him. Asuma never saw Kakashi like that. Kakashi? Kakashi cried. I feel useless. Kakashi hid his face between his hands. Asuma looked to him. Kakashi always knew how to hide his feelings, but no, it appeared to be very difficult. Naruto was on Mirai's room. Sakura entered and looked to him. She noticed that Naruto continued to be very sad. Naruto? Sakura sat near him. Tsunade checked up Kai. Naruto looked to her. The baby is fine. Kai is going to survive. Naruto smiled. Kai is going to live? Finally good news, Naruto said. Sakura smiled to him and then looked to Mirai. And Mom? Do you know anything about Mom? Well, Tsunade-sama said that now it depends on Mirai and her will to live. Sakura said. Naruto looked to Mirai and smiled. Then she is going to live. Because she always wanted to see me as a Hokage, and she will. Naruto said. Mom, days were passing by. Kakashi continued without seeing Mirai and looking to Kai. Tsunade entered on the room and took Kai out of the incubator. Kakashi looked to her. Your daughter is really a strong baby. Tsunade gave Kai to Kakashi, who was a little clumsy holding her. She'll be fine from now on. You need to take care of her. Kakashi looked to Tsunade and then to Kai. The baby was sleeping on his hands. She's so small, Kakashi said. Tsunade smiled to him. You can buy milk for her here in the hospital. Tsunade said. Kakashi was holding Chi's little hand with his finger. Hello, my tiny thing. Kakashi said. Say hello to daddy. Say hello, Kai. Kakashi looked to Tsunade. How's Mirai? Tsunade lowered her look. She continues. I see, Kakashi said and looked to Kai. So, baby, what are we going to do now? Kakashi caressed her face and the baby opened her eyes showing 2 black pearls. Baby has 2 beautiful black eyes, hasn't she? Tears appeared on Kakashi's eye. At the night, everybody was sleeping. Kakashi was with Kai and Naruto was with Mirai, both were sleeping. Outside, Anbu were protecting the hospital. Someone passed over the Anbu and killed them with just an attack. The person jumped over the hospital roof and walked through the balconies until it found the room where Mirai and Naruto were. That person made some hand seals and passed through the glass, entering the room. Naruto didn't notice it. The person stands still looking to Mirai. So, Orochimaru came for you, the person said. It had a male voice and spiky hair. He put his hand on Mirai's neck. Alpha is the one causing the pain. The person looked to Naruto. Possibly because of Uzumaki. The person started making more hand seals. Under him appeared 2 purple circles, one smaller and inside the other. Between the circles, old runes started to appear. When the runes finished making a 3rd circle, a huge rune appeared on the middle. The person put his hand on Mirai's head, healing her. I'll find Gamma and Omega. Color got back to Mirai's face. The person looked to Naruto. All I need is that. He put his hand on Naruto's head, grabbing his hair. And then, all my wishes will become true. The person had his eyes on Naruto. All I need is this Jinchuriki. He looked to Mirai. Why are you protecting him? Well, I need to leave. The person used the same jutsu as before and disappeared through the glass. When the sun rose, Mirai opened her eyes. She wasn't feeling any more pain. The girl looked aside and saw Naruto sleeping, holding her hand. Mirai smiled and caressed him. The girl got up and walked to the window. Mirai saw the sun and the birds. I survived. How? Only someone with old runes knowledge would be able to heal me, and I haven't taught Naruto that kind of healing. Then who? Mirai looked to Naruto and went back to bed. It appeared to be Iron no Jutsu. It can't be. Mirai felt a little tired. My body still's hurting. I better sleep a little more. Somewhere else, the man who entered in Mirai's room stopped near another man. I did what you asked me to, the question is why? The man said, dressing a black coat. The other man was also wearing a black coat. When you find out someone's strong, you don't rest till you win against it in a fair way. The man said. The one who healed Mirai smiled. I guess, you think I haven't noticed, your cage bunchin are good, but I'm better. Tsunade entered in the room and put her hand on Mirai's hand. Naruto woke up when he heard Tsunade. The boy strained her face. What's wrong? Naruto asked. Tsunade looked to him. Your mother is healed, Tsunade said. Naruto's heart jumped. What? Naruto looked to Tsunade. It appeared to be a medical ninja, but your mother is healed. Tsunade closed her eyes, trying to figure out the jutsu used to heal Mirai. I don't know this jutsu. Mom. Naruto looked to Mirai. The woman woke up and smiled to Naruto. Mom, Tsunade said you're fine. Have you heard? You can go home. Mirai looked to Tsunade. Yes, you're fine now. Tsunade said. Mirai smiled and hugged Naruto. The boy was crying. I can't believe it, Mom. You're going back home. You're fine. Naruto began to cry. Don't cry, baby, Mirai said, cleaning Naruto's tears. Tsunade left the room, smiling to them. Naruto looked to Mirai. I was so afraid of losing you. Naruto said, cleaning his tears. I won't let that happen to you again. I won't, mommy. Oh my mommy? Hey Naruto. Don't cry, I'm fine, Mirai said. They heard someone on the door. Naruto and Mirai looked there and saw Kakashi entering. Tears appeared on his eyes, just like on Mirai's. Kakashi? Mirai said, crying. I have someone to meet you. Kakashi said and showed something in the middle of the blankets he had on his arm. Mirai blushed a lot. Naruto was looking to them. Kakashi got closer to her, showing Kai. It's, Naruto said, pointing to the baby. Yeah? Kakashi said. It is Kai. Our Kai, she survived, Kakashi said. Mirai looked to him, blushing a lot and grabbing the baby. Mirai kissed her forehead. My baby. She's so beautiful, Mirai said. Kai looked to her. Naruto looked to Kai. She's so small, Naruto said. Mirai decided to nurse her. Naruto blushed a lot seeing his mother's. Kai begins to drink milk, she appeared to be happy. Kakashi sat in the bed, hugging Mirai, leaning his head on her and caressing Chi's head. Naruto watched Mirai nursing Kai. Did someone nurse me? How would it feel like? Naruto looked to Mirai, Kakashi and Kai. Have I been like that? With my father hugging my mother and she nursing me? I just wanted to know, if in any moment while I was a baby, I was loved like that? Mirai looked to Naruto, seeing he was a little sad. She took her arm under Kai and hugged Naruto. The boy was caught by surprise and looked to her. You're also my child, you also belong to my family, Naruto. Mirai said. Tears appeared on Naruto's eyes. I'll always love you. Naruto hugged Mirai. Mirai smiled and hugged him tightly. In the afternoon, Mirai was able to go back home. Kakashi took her wheelchair to Naruto's house. I can walk, thanks. Mirai entered on home and sat on the sofa, putting Kai carefully on the sofa. Naruto was always looking to his baby sister. Why is she bald? Naruto asked. Mirai smiled while changing Chi's diapers. Some babies born without hair, Naruto. Mirai said. Naruto continued looking to Kai. She looks familiar, Naruto said. He already saw her face somewhere but he couldn't put his finger on it. She looks a little like you, Mom. Of course, Naruto. She's my daughter. Babies always look like their parents or someone close of the family. Mirai answered. She's so cute, Naruto said. She's too pretty to be Kakashi-sensei's daughter. Mirai stopped. She's so beautiful. If I had a photo of me when I was young I could see if she looks like me. Mirai, I bought more diapers. Kakashi entered. Mirai looked to him. Kakashi kneeled near Mirai, kissing her and caressing his daughter. Mom, it's true that babies cry a lot at night? Naruto asked. Sometimes, Mirai said. I remembered my cousins to cry all night long. Mirai said. You have cousins? Naruto asked. Yes, 2. They're about your age, Mirai said. They're always getting into trouble and causing a lot of destruction. So, they look like Naruto when he was young. Kakashi said. Naruto blushed a little. You're going to need help to care of the baby during the night. I'll take care of Kai. Naruto said, making a victory pose. Kakashi and Mirai looked to him. Naruto, taking care of a baby is very hard. Mirai said. Naruto looked to her. What do you mean with that? Naruto said. Kakashi looked to him. What Mirai is trying to say is that Kai needs her mother and her father near her. Kakashi said. Naruto got mad, understanding Kakashi's real intentions. You want to sleep in my house with my mother? You lecher! Naruto screamed. Kai started to cry. Mirai grabbed her, hugging and kissing the baby to see if she stopped crying. Naruto, remember you have a baby in your house, you cannot scream like crazy. Mirai said. Naruto felt bad. About Kakashi, well, Naruto looked to her. I really could use his help. But he sleeps in another bedroom. This is my house and I sleep in my room with my mother. Naruto said. But Kai needs to sleep near me. Mirai said. And Kakashi too. Oh mom, Naruto realized he had no other choice. I'll sleep on the free room with Kakashi. Mirai said. But there has no room for the baby bed. Naruto said. Then, we put it on your room. Kakashi said. Unless you want Mirai and Kai to come and sleep on my house? No. Naruto hugged Mirai. I won't let mom leave me. I let you put Chi's bed on my room, but if she cries, you'll come there and shut her up. Mirai and Kakashi smiled. At night, the couple was on bed and Naruto was sleeping in the same room as Kai. The baby wasn't sleeping, making a lot of baby noises. Naruto got up and looked to her. You really are noisy, Naruto said, holding her in his arms. Kai looked to him. You're so adorable. Naruto played with her until both fell asleep. That's all for my now. If you enjoy then please like, share and do comments.